him. I look at the stream. I look at chat. I look back to the stream. Oh, the screen changed. Oopsie daisy. Looks like it's time to play the game. Ooh-ha! Ooh-hoo-hoo! The point drops blew your question away? Uh-oh. Can we suggest a part 2 of a stream like a Dark Messiah of Might and Magic? I'm going to say no to that one. If a game has already been submitted and has won, we will not be going to a round 2 of it. There's only 12 months in a year. That's only 12 Chat's Choice streams. We've got to keep it mixed up. So now I hit play. We are doing, obviously, a new story. Wow, look, they have a multiplayer option. A 3-chapter story that is geared towards new players face off against the implacable Gorgon leader. You can see that I have some kind of opened up here, I suppose, because I played through their tutorial. You know, I do a little bit of free gaming here in order to determine if I think a game is going to be if it's going to be enjoyable for me to play on stream and if it's going to be enjoyable for streaming. So let's see, we've got Age 3 story geared towards new players. Got the Enduring War, 3 chapters, relatively short campaign with just 3 chapters. Promote 1 legacy hero if you win. Only procedural events, no overarching villain story. A sprawling 5-chapter campaign. Promote 2 legacy heroes if you win. Only procedural events, no overarching villain story. This one's also 3 chapters. It has up to 5-player online co-op. Yeah, that makes sense. That you can have 5 people in a party. So it'd be like each of your party members would be controlled by a different player. So you have a 5-player co-op. Each person getting their own little hero. I think we'll go ahead and do the 3 chapters here with no overarching villain story. For the purpose, if we die early, we're not missing out on any story or anything. Now, I turned up the volume here of Wildermyth a little bit, and I think the music is now just the teeniest bit too loud. And as I decrease the volume slightly, simultaneously, the game itself said time to get quieter. Here we go. Main enemy, random, difficulty. We've got tragic hero. Well, we've got storyteller, adventurer, tragic hero, walking lunch, and custom. World is brutal, combat unforgiving, few survive unscathed. I think we'll go ahead and do adventurer so we're just not having everybody instantly die, you know? I'm not going to do carved in stone, only 1 save file. We're probably still going to roll along without saving or anything. And hell yeah, they've got map seed available. That means if they give you the option to custom input something, we gotta custom input something. I don't want to go with a pure random number map seed. That's boring. Slugged Nugs coming in, saying good morning. Guess what? Oh, I can only put in numbers for the map seed. Oh my god. That means we're going to put in hello and what other numbers can we do? We do the wacky ones, we do the 69, 69, then we'll do 101 because that looks like lol. Hello, 69, 69, 69, 69, LOL. That's the map seed that we're playing on. And here's our party. We've ended up with a goofish poet, a goofish peacemaker, and a goofish leader. I don't know how we've managed to have an entire goofish party, but I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll it so we don't have just a bunch of goofy people in our party. So now we've got compassionate greed wagon, hot-headed peacemaker, and greedy poet. I haven't played enough to really understand or know what the impact of some of these things are. You can click on them here and do some additional customization. You know, you can change their gender, body type, their voice. You can change their name. You can change how they look. But this is all about the random antics, right? So we're not going to modify any of it. We can see over in history, they have various stats and like. But I've put it down on an easier adventure mode already. So we're not going to go crazy nitpicky with any of the characters, because we're going to end up otherwise spending 100 years making them, and then we're going to get in and we're going to do 3 fights with them, and then they're going to die, and then I'm going to look and be like, wow, we just spent an hour making the characters and they all just wiped. Very good. At the very least, I think we'll go ahead and randomize one of these people so we can get a little bit more of a mix. So if we've got, I kind of like the idea Compassionate Greed Wagon. I think that's funny. I think we'll go ahead and re-roll our Greedy Poet, because we've already got Greedy and Greed. So we'll randomize Brea. Perfect. Now we've got a Romantic Loner instead. Now chat. I do believe I'm going to also rename the characters though, because that's not difficult to do. But then the question becomes, chat, do we name these characters, you know, something new and wacky? Could this person's a Greed Wagon? Could name her, you know, something like Ms. Money. Or we could name them after chat members. What do you feel like, chat? I will mention you can see how it has the choice of romances and rivalries. That would mean that chat would be falling in love with each other and getting rivalry with other chat members. So, what do we want to do? Both options are good. Well, of course they are. They are the only options. So they both must be good, right? Chat romance, that'd be pretty funny. Alright. I support going random names, not chat names. Alternate voice. The romance one does make chat names a funny idea. If we're doing random though, we better go cursed names. What, like adding a winky face to the end? Or do you mean Miss Money, Winky Face, Booba? Is that the cursed name instead? Imagine being named Miss Money, Winky Face, Booba. That is cursed. I feel like it's been... Now, normally I might be more willing to roll around with the random names, coming up with our own thoughts, but I feel like it has been a hot minute since we've done a chat interaction style stream, you know? Like I see I have chat death logged on my stream list, which was back in April, 3 months ago. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. So we're gonna go ahead and name chat after the characters. One day there will be a time to reclaim the VIP badges. One day. I wish Caco had an Among Us character. Are we all gonna die, Caco? That's a good question. Do I have... Is the random number generator? Yeah, that is a random number generator. Let me swap on over here so I can open up Nightbot in a tab. Check that one. Giveaway type. Active user. Let's go ahead and do it by the keyword again. If you just say me, you'll be rolled in. So chat, if you want to be named after somebody here, just say me in chat. You'll be added in. I'll give you a second to say it. And then I'm just gonna roll out 3 names and we'll see who's who. Come on, don't you want to be the Greed Wagon up over here? Right there, you can see Greed Wagon. Who wouldn't want to be them? I know, look at chat going me, smile. They want it. They want it so bad. Okay. I'm rolling over now, chat. So, I'm hovering over the roll it button. I'm clicking the giveaway button. Funny you had said that earlier, Shadow. Look at that. You got rolled. Oh, I wish I could modify the Nightbot to be like at me and then say who won, because then it would open list the name on a separate little piece. So here we go. Shadow Bomb. You are now a compassionate Greed Wagon. Next name is Stoodler. You are the hot-headed Peacemaker. This seems kind of conflictory. I don't know how well you're gonna do at making peace if you're constantly just flying off the handle, but alright. And the last one, Witchy Kismet. You are the romantic loner. Grobuzz, hello, welcome. Hey, I remember. You were gifted a sub yesterday, Grobuzz. And now you're here in chat. I'm doing a new subscriber thing where I am writing your name down on a name tag that I've got in the flesh world. And then I tag you on little tiny figures I've purchased. And then you will be placed down into a little house I'm going to build, or in jail. So, if you get gifted a sub though, I'm only doing it if I see you in chat. And since I recall that you had gotten gifted a sub yesterday, and now I see you in chat, you got tagged. Alright. Ding. So there's our current team. Since you can have a total of 5 party members at a time, we will have additional people later on. So, here we go. We start. You don't curse those figures or anything, right? No guarantees. My guy looks too normal. I wish I was cursed. Ugh, maybe I should have hopped back in and randomized him a little bit. Oh well, too late. Here we go. It was a night. Frothing cups, battered tavern tables, and bellowed tunes banged against the last fall sky. Maybe all that joyous noise served to knock loose a star that chewed thin its thread. There's something about these holiday romances. They can mean a lot of conflict or a lot of comfort in the coming year. Like these two ladies over here, they're having a good romantic time. She's laughing, she's laughing. They're almost holding hands. Oh, true love. A frayed star falling wayward from some other firmament. It swung its many-stranded tail across midnight. Shadow Bomb looks at star, thinks about the wishes that they are able to make. Oh, there it goes. It looks kind of like a rocket ship now. It maybe crashes to the earth. You can still see him off in the distance here, where somebody is over here sleeping in bed. Having a nightmare, maybe? Surprised lady sees horrifying silhouetted figure. Old man sees horrifying silhouetted figure 2, also spooked. 2 people, horrified. Another silhouetted figure. Man, there's a lot of spooky silhouettes happening over here. No. No reason to overact, I guess. Or upset anyone. Star might, be a star. they say. After many spooky figures popped in. Mike, heading off now. Alright, thanks for popping on by to watch for a bit. Hope you have a nice night. Oh my god, this expression just like, Twitchy Kismet, hey, I'm coming in there. Did you get me some tea or beer or whatever'll wet a throat? Alright, Twitchy, you respond. You've got your own home. You know where I keep everything. What's up? Shadow Bomb. Figured you'd be dancing with someone. Blush. Alright, Twitchy, this is your answer. What do you pick? 1, 2, or 3? You know, since these have options that are numbered like this, if you respond back quick enough, I will go with what you pick. If you don't, you know, you gotta keep it snappy here. If you take too long, I'm going to pick. 3. Twitchy is into Shadow. Wish you'd seen what I just... Darn, where is everyone? An edged voice cleaves the pre-dawn quiet. Huh? Sounded close, didn't it? Other end of the lane. Oh my god. Running towards the sound of trouble, trouble meets them halfway. Shadow Bomb bends for whatever's handy. In a moment, it's a fight to survive. Well, it looks like you guys got a frying pan and a shovel. Kazooie is in this game. Hell. Hello there, what's it? Welcome! Looks like we've got a combat modifier of haste, so the heroes will run faster. Hey! Imagine if we wipe, that would be very sad. So, faux cards, we've got a Thrixel and a Thrixel. So same thing, it's just 2 of them in one, I guess. Clambering and clattering, it cries out in doubled voice. You know, probably is more the case. Yeah, you can see one poking off its head over here at the very edge of the screen. That's what's happening. Alright. So, we are able to move a couple of cases. You can see when I hover over, shows me where I can move. And if I hover right here, there's a little red that appears. That indicates to me if I move right here, I will be able to attack the Thrusk. I think we're going to go ahead and start by just going right in. I see that, by the way, Stoodler, completely separated from Shadow and Twitchy. So you're over here on your own. You strike. Oh, unfortunately you don't do quite enough damage to kill on one hit. But that's okay. But that probably means we should be able to take him out. We slam him. How Twitchy very powerfully kills him. I actually need to get lunch real quick. I'll be back in half an hour. Go ahead and make my choices for me. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay, so only pick romance. Got it. Hello there, Chip. Welcome. I like this game. I do too. Since Shadow's next here, and we've killed this Thrusk on this side, let's go ahead and see if we can book you over here to make it to this Thrusk. Oh, I think the Thrusk just walked around me to try and get a sort of surprise backstrike. Well, now we can just kill you. Not gonna worry about walking around since you can one-shot it, no problem. So look at that, the EXP levels. You're now a Greenhorn Warrior, Shadow. Well, check out your abilities. What do we have? We've got Thundering Challenge. Once per combat, as a swift action, Shadow frightens the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. Or we can enable Disable Stalwart, which grants 3 armor and warding, but reduces speed by half. And we have Replaces Guardian. The warrior leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby, performing a reaction strike. This is intriguing. But I think perhaps we could opt for one of these and kind of build you as a sort of a tank. Which makes me, I think we're gonna go with Stalwart, and we will go ahead and build you as Big Tank. This is how I make peace. I make them rest in peace. I like it.
I feel like you want to have a lot of HP if you're paper thin.
That could apply to both us and them, though. We're both paper thin. Them isn't the enemy, of course. So Stoodler now is a Greenhorn Hunter. Stoodler's ranged attacks have 1 pierce. Once per combat, Stoodler throws a flash cone that blinds enemies. The music is a little bit loud. Hang on. Oh, and hello there, Mimi. Welcome. Once per combat, Stoodler throws a flash cone that blinds enemies and deals 0 magic damage. If thrown at an ally, they will be hidden. Ember arrows when standing by a blaze. Stoodler's ranged attacks have +0 damage, +1 shred, and start fires. Fires cannot spread onto her. I think we're going to make you more powerful just as with normal attacks over here. I'm gonna give you Piercing Shot. And then Twitchy's now Greenhorn Mystic. We've got Vigor Flow for each interfused object. Twitchy's physical attacks gain +2 damage. Interfused objects take 1 damage whenever a physical attack is used. Elementalist, fire, passive, does not burn out while infused. Wood, active, Splinter Salvo, and liquid upgrade, Infernal Rain. And then Open Mind, you can interfuse an additional target. Open Mind and Vigor Flow would combine probably very well together. What would be kind of interesting to try out is doing, I don't know, Battle Mage. I like that idea with Twitchy's very powerful, I'm sure, wooden spoon. We're gonna try Vigor Flow. Snake Stone Belt for dodge, huh? I'm not gonna put that. I believe it was, yeah, Shadow was going to go with tank. So I think I want to build you with more defense. I'm going to put it on Twitchy, since if they're gonna be up in battle, having some extra dodge would be good. You know, I wasn't expecting Twitchy to be a mage with a frying pan as a starter weapon. And now I don't know, what does Twitchy have? Frying pan? Spoon?
Hopping in before I do some art? Well, I hope you do well at some art.
Alright, Stoodler, you fight?
I fight, yeah. Twitchy Kismet, right? And she's Shadow Bomb 213? Little Glimmerous legs are still twitching.
Shadow just totally distracted by weird dead creature now.
I woke up from a, Anyway, I woke up, and this thing was outside.
Cool air hums in the roadways. Voices start to rise behind walls, woken by the noise.
It's the hilltop. Come with me.
As the town lamps kindle beneath them, they gaze out upon the deep blue distance.
Wow, you saw it drop? All the way out there? I'm not leaving it for someone else to find. I'm going.
Don't leave me here. You're the only reason I stay. Recall that Twitchy, romantically attracted Shadow. They leave town that day, the first of winter.
In my dream, there was death, but everyone seems all right.
Breathia and Hyunwei, Lamia Fesker and Pain Taven. I'm not gonna remember any of these people. Shadow Bomb, you're going to fight more of those things?
Thrixel, they're called, according to that lady, the half-hero.
Even half-hero feels too generous for old Danefjord. Well, Do they hate Danfure?
Yeah. There'll only be things out there we can't predict. That's my only real prediction.
I don't know who's talking here. Want to know a problem? Try and look for your star now.
Can't even tell where it is anymore. Or was. That's, troubling.
The Hills prefer to be anonymous, but they'll answer your questions if you ask without pride. Twitchy, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, and hello there, Steven. Welcome. Every company of heroes is called by at least one name. A name spoken or spelled in tradition and handed along ever after. These heroes will be known as the Swans of the Tavern, Wildermyth, the Bats of Truth. These names all suck. Enter your own name. Well, seeing as we're naming everybody after Chet, I don't want to just straight up put Chet, because just that would be boring, obviously. Now, what have we been doing? We have gotten some little tiny figures, and we've got a little tiny house going. The tiniest chat. The Cacophony. Cacopolyp Squad. Oh no.
Oh, they're the tiniest chat. Boop, 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 boop. Little small. Okay. That's right. Oh, that's right. You can even use that tiny Caco heart. Then it's like they're holding up, you're all tiny, holding up the little heart. Or, you know, the Jammies emote, the BTTV one, that's also small. Little tiny Jammies waving his hands around.
These are the stories of the tiniest chat. See, look at that. It's perfect. These are the stories of the tiniest chat. The smallest chat around. Look at that. Look at how small they are. You think they're off in the distance? No, they're like 5 feet away. They're just tiny. Well, that's game start, and we are surrounded on one side by the sea, and I can't pass through the ocean. This is a little bit nice. It appears that there's only 2 tiles that are directly connected to us. I think that's a good thing. It makes it so that if there's any enemies approaching, there's not a lot of ways they can go. Let's go ahead and start with the Taruna Fields, I think. That way we can get up right next to this unexplored area, and I think that maybe we'll make it up here. Let's try. Let's go. See, and then the tile slide. You can also see up in the top left corner, Stoodler healing up their HP over time.
We've been walking for hours. The light has faded to dusk.
I think we're going in circles. I swear I've seen that tree before. Not sure I like this. Did you hear that?
That was just you stepping on a twig, stupid. Ha!
I guess that is what it was. Embarrassed.
Come on, let's go this way. Try to watch your step, twig stomper. Ha! Stupid.
Oh. This game is super neat. It is. Suddenly, the path widens, spilling out into a large clearing, bathed in starlight. Ooh, look at the dancing ghost figure people. Horrifying! Someone call the Ghostbusters, please. This music, it calls to me. We should join them. What? Join them? That seems like a profoundly bad idea. They don't even have any faces. Well, now we get to choose. Haha, let us dance among the stones. Or they were all probably travelers just like us once, and now they're trapped, dancing eternally among these rocks. Excuse me, look at this 91% chance. Oh my god, we have to dance with them. Come on.
Well, I've got 2 left feet. I'm better as an audience member.
Oh, Shadow, come on. As soon as Stoodler steps between the stones, music washes over her. Unlike anything she's ever heard before, and yet its melodies seem familiar. Were not these drums always beating in time with her heart? Nobody told me this was phasmophobia with all the ghosts around. Well, apparently it is. Had she not always found herself absently humming this tune? Stoodler, if you just get kidnapped away by these faceless ghost people and die, I'm sorry. She flows among them, a beam of starlight woven with the others. There is a moment when the whirling comes to a nearly frenzied pace, when the dancers are spinning and spinning, orbiting, and nearly carried away. Look, I was born to dance. I mean, clearly, because look around her. The specters cry out in adulation. Stoodler hears her own voice joining them. With a crashing crescendo, the music falls suddenly silent. A voice, like water trickling over stone, speaks. You honor me well, Stoodler. She stands silent, humbled and awed. Look at that face! Look at that face. Stoodler, you're so quietly proud of yourself. You did such a good dance job. At her feet, something blue glimmers. A small book, worn with age. For a moment, the constellations on its cover sparkle. Then it lies quiet and still, waiting. Finally, Stoodler emerges from the stone circle. Stoodler, you're back! I'm sorry I was gone for so long, but oh, wow, that was amazing! You were gone for like 10 seconds! You just walked into the circle, shouted some unintelligible words, then came back out. So to their eyes, Stoodler just was like, okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go dance with these guys. Oh my god! And then walking back out. And they're just like, what the fuck? But the specters! It vanished right after you went near them. But look, I was given this book. Hell yeah, Stoodler. What do the symbols mean? I have no idea, but I know I've seen them before. Can we just get out of here before any more faceless dancing creatures reappear? So I go, but part of my soul will always be here. Oh, Stoodler, did you just lose part of your soul? Well, you got us a fucking sick book, so that's pretty good. I don't know what that book is used for. Can I even look at book? Oh, I got 5 legacy points, huh? Calamities, menu. I don't think menu has it. No. Oh, I can click on you. Here's gear. Okay, swapping weapon just swaps between bow and skinning knife. I don't think I can equip anything else in here if that was an equipable item. I don't know what's up with the book. Ooh! There's a relationships window. Shadow Bomb, Crush, 1 heart. It looks like you guys are crushing on each other also. Shadow, 1 heart for Twitchy. Stoodler, however, no relationships. Doesn't care about anyone. We can also do actually customization after the fact, so that's cool. Twitchy did comment on how how his character looks rather boring, so perhaps we'll change that up later. Anyway, for now, let's go ahead and build a station. I suppose we should help as we can. Trim walls, tailoring, families have selected the spot for an outfitter or weaver works, or even a well-removed tannery. Any of these would help provisions prosper. So we can have an outfitter to provide hide and fabric, 2 fabrics or 2 hides. I think we'll go ahead and go with outfitter so we can get 1 of each. I don't know what they provide right now. Again, I haven't played that much of the game, so it's all a mystery to me. So all we're pretty much doing is trying out different shit. Stoodler's heart belongs to the dance spirit. Dancing is my only love. It's how you are able to be successful at dancing with the faceless spirits, I suppose. And I suppose we can't go over here then, so let's explore right. It probably would be good to check out the 2 areas right next to our town. You know, keep it safe and protected. Doesn't instantly know the meta. Oh, yeah, I'm not that good. And there's also, it looks like some enemies here. Strength 3, Assault Violet Keep. All right, I assault them. Let's go. We attack.
What was the lady's name we're supposed to keep an eye out for?
Lacha, I think?
Lacha? Are you sure it isn't Locktia?
I don't really know.
From what I know of forest folk, they normally spread themselves out over the landscape. Better to enjoy the vistas.
These aren't normal times, though. Yamcha? Maybe it's Yamcha. Pronounced Lockcha as Yamcha.
Pretty much the same. And her husband seemed concerned anyway. Of course he is!
Wait, that's Twitchy saying that. Of course he is. Old Lockcha seems distracted. Start spending more and more time out in the ruins. Watching the goats, or so she says? I'd be concerned, too.
Is that the story?
Goat watching? Sometimes she wouldn't even come home at night. The guy seems at a loss. This relationship had some deep weeds in there.
How do you get people to tell you these things?
What? I'm a romantic loner. They just do. I just kind of wink at them and they just spill the beans. No idea. But if you know how to make them stop, I'm all ears. Poor Twitchy, just everybody coming over to him, venting everything. I like down here in the lower right, actually. Event, Distant Thunder. That's really me, right? DistantCacophony, Distant Thunder. Sounds about right. Clouds grow over lichen over the sky. Like lichen over the sky. They pick their way through the building bones until a shout rings out from close by. Come on, come on. Up the hill, a woman stands up against a monument. Her gaze darts between the sky. Oh, come on. And the shadows of approaching Thrixel. She's surprised. You can't quite see it. You can kind of see it. She's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, get around to her quickly. Let's sneak in while she's got their attention. Alright, I don't know if that means sneak into the battle or go around and avoid her. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and go with what Twitchy suggests.
Wait, really?
This situation only improves with dead Thrixel. Let's make that happen as quickly as possible. I think Stoodler's idea was to not battle then, maybe? I don't know. Oh, and Steven heading off to work now? Football match happening and you work at a bar? Yeah, it means hell, I'm sure. Don't die. Good luck. From pillar to wall, they move in quietly.
We should use people as distractions more often. This is great! Wow, we should start using people as bait more often! So easy!
Stealth. Alright, so we begin combat in Great Plain. And these are our enemies. We've got a Dweaver, and Thrusk. So here's the Lockcha over here hanging out with Big Cracked Thing. Weaver right there. And that's all I'm seeing. But we're sneaking in, so we're all sort of transparent-y. I think that makes it so we can sneak over. Oh wait, I'm controlling her too? Oh my god. Didn't realize that. What can she do? I don't know. Just slam and move, I guess? I would like to be able to set her up to react, but I guess that's not an option. We'll go ahead, maybe, and stay over here. We'll hop her up. Aha! Yeah, hopping her up with space was pretty good, because now we can see that there's two guys over here. I could attack the scenery. Hit tree. Just go ahead and finish her turn. Then we'll have Twitchy start sneaking over here. Might as well just... Oh, since you can interfuse, well, I think I'm not sure if interfusing is going to knock you out of Ray Plane, but we'll try it anyway. And if I interfuse with one of these, I think you should be able to attack, especially if one of the enemies moves up forward. So we've got Bones for Bone Lance, that's 3 to 4 damage, 4 range. And this one has 2 damage, 1 shred, 1 pierce. So I'm going to opt for Bones. Can I just straight up? Yeah, I can't reach them, they're a little bit too far away. So now that we've interfused, I think we're going to hop up a little bit closer. With your wooden spoon, we do get that extra, attack. Can I interfuse with more shit? I think so. I think so. Yeah, we're totally interfusing with both of those. That increases your battle power. A move called Bone Lance must be good. Of course you say that, Skelly. A little bit out of range for shooting them. I don't think I want to walk up too much further. And I can't... When you stand next to people, it'll give them defense bonuses, but it looks like when you're gray planes like this, it won't apply it. I'll give you perhaps 1 extra movement there, and then Shadow, we'll just have you move as far as you can up here. Oh, it seems like that guy right there, that Dweaver, and it looks like another one just interfused, so okay, we can see the people down here, what they're doing. The Thruskew's interfused. So we probably should... Honestly, we'll probably kill this Thrusk first, because they've got so little HP, so we should be able to kill them pretty easy here. Can't get them with Bone Lance, though. They're a little bit too far. And Splinter Blast doesn't really hit that many people, so I don't think that's going to be particularly useful. Perhaps I will wait temporarily on doing something with twitching. I feel like I should almost not use Locta. I don't want her to actually accidentally have her die. So I might move her farther away from some of these objects to try and keep her from getting attacked by these interfused objects. And we'll have our team sneak in behind over here. Let's see. I don't think Twitchy needs to move forward at all, and it looks like I can only interfuse with those 2 objects. We'll have you hop out 1 space and wait. And I'm going to have Lockja run away. And then we will have Stoodler probably... We'll have you move up here because that will put you in range for attacking objects I can see, or the enemy, because I can see that by the red lines. I like tactics games, good blend of strategy and RPG stats. I would agree. I don't play them super often, but I definitely enjoy them. Now, I assume if they did, one of the enemies here did Splinter Thorn this and have it explode, I would get hit. But since Lockja got moved over here, I don't think they'll do that. Okay, Thrusk moving out. Because they only see them. Lockja over here. Oh my god, did that guy just teleport? What the fuck? Alright. unwary, unsuspecting enemies. So let's see how much we can hit everybody for. Get them for 3. And I can actually only hit whoever. I think we'd have to swap our weapon here to attack them, which I would still only be doing 3 damage. Put you over here with Bone Lance would be able to hit 3 and take the Thrust out. Hit with maybe 4 and get the Dweaver. What are we looking at with Splinter Blast? Nobody will be hit with if we Splinter Blast. And you gotta head out, Slug Nugs. Alright, thanks for coming on by to watch for a bit. And then Shadow. You see, Stalwart here, we can use as a free action. You can see how these actions down here have these little diamonds. That indicates how much points we have to use. So these filled in diamonds mean it's going to take one of our action points, of which down here you can see we have 2. If they're empty, that means we do not use an action. And I believe the red diamonds indicate that also is going to end our turn if we use it. So we will have to move so we can be up next to an enemy. I think what we'll do is we'll Stalwart so we've got some extra defense, and then we will attack. And I think we're going to go ahead and focus on killing the Dweaver. Right there. So then we'll go ahead and Bone Lance them. That is, okay, it popped me over here and I'm like, who are we looking at? Looking at Lockjaw. Gonna swap to Shadow Bomb. We will Stalwart. And then move up here and slam this guy. And he dies. Alright, and now I'm not going to straight attack from right here. We're going to move away, that way we're not standing right next to this Dweaver. I want to move to where I can still attack this Thrusk, because I think we should be able to shoot and kill him in one hit. We just have to stand somewhere where we're still in range. So if I move right here, still can attack. I could also move somewhere. If I moved here, I think that'd be good, because then that will give us some extra defense with Shadow, and we can still shoot at the Thrusk. We'll have you shuffle here, and then we shoot Thrusk. Blocked? Oh my god. Well, if that's the case, I might as well have Lockjaw over here move next to Twitchy. That way they can get defense with each other. We cannot move any further. We can't, if we move, we can't do anything afterwards, so. Weaver teleporting behind us. Thrust hitting Stoodler, but doing no damage. Now, since we did Stalwart, we can't move very far. So we're going to have Shadow jump here and slam the Thrust, killing them. Perfect. Now, we cannot shoot from here. Where can we move to hit? I think if we stand right here, that will be best. Perhaps then it's kind of like I'm shooting between these obstacles. I'm unsure, but we'll try. Shoot. Aha, 1 armor pierced, 3 damage. And now twitching. We are going to need to withdraw from one of these. And I'm going to go ahead and uninterfuse from that. And we will interfuse instead with these bones. And then we Bone Lance. Oh. Well, that sucks. I thought I was going to be able to Bone Lance the Dweaver here, but apparently that's not an option. That's stupid. Let's suppose then we'll stop interfusing from this pile of bones. And then we'll interfuse to something else instead.
I'm going to go ahead and maybe move Lakcha here because she has a little bit less HP than Twitchy. And then we'll end turn.
Oh. Stupid Dweaver just interfusing with that because I couldn't reach with the bones anymore. Or wait, no, I stole the bones from him, huh? Well, 50%, that's not great. I wonder if we'll get more percentage if we run away. Or if that'll lose us percentage. I'm not entirely sure. We could also hop to over here and shoot from this side, which unfortunately they did take cover. We still did get damage, but not a lot. Shadow, we're going to unstalwart and then start running all the way over. Maybe I should have moved, say, right here. That would have given us extra defense. Though, then again, actually, if we move Lakcha up over here, she will give extra defense to all of them. Witchy, what can we do with you? Can we Bone Lance that guy? Oh, wonderful, we can. And I believe we should be able to move away, you know, out of the range of Ruined Wall so that they hopefully can't discus us. Maybe if I move right here, we'll be able to have that be the case. And still Bone Lance that guy. Perfect. He's got 1 health left now. He teleported. Well, guess what? Alright, I can't hit him with Bone Lance. I want to try doing this. I want to interfuse that. And then I'm going to move up next to the Dweaver. And then we're going to strike, because I want to see how much damage this does. 4 damage, that's not bad. See, Vigor Flow did +4. We just need to give you a better weapon, Twitchy, so you're not hopping around with a fucking spoon. Wolfheart Pauldron, extra health. We're going to give that... Let's see. Shadow was the tank. We give it to Shadow. Look at that. Now I like, too, that when you get armor pieces and weapons, they do show up on your little character. Look at that. Now you've got some pauldrons on your shoulder. Still got a spoon kill. Woo! That's right, the most necessary feature. Cosmetics. The clouds begin to disperse, and Twitchy Kismet regards the woman who is now rubbing her arms and staring at the ground. Lakcha?
Do I know you?
Your husband sends his regards.
Oh.
So, what's the story? Watching goats?
The goats do like it here.
Is that an animal or is that a child? What the? They climb the ruins? They are goats. Look at them. Baby goats? Something?
That's not... When the forest began to get more dangerous, I thought it might be time to finally use the storm well here.
What? This? What is it? You love the goats? I do too, and hello there, Twitchy, welcome back.
Surprised you haven't heard of it. This thing's been on the family land forever.
Aunt said it was Kylerin.
We had stories that it could... It's gonna sound crazy, but it could give you power. And my family are abysmal storytellers, see? Terrible imaginations. So I thought maybe they're not just
stories. Imagine knowing that you have a friend or family member who has absolutely no imagination, terrible at telling stories. If they have some event that happened to them and they have to retell it, it's pretty much all just factual, straight up, kind of boring to listen to them as a result. But because of this, you know, it can't possibly just all be pretend or exaggerated because they're shit at that. I can believe the stories of my ancestors because they're terrible at making up shit. Maybe I could, you know, protect the goats. They have no imagination, so it must be true. And my husband, oh my Alex, if I could get a hold of that power. It takes research, some family recipes, and time. Lots of time to get a Stormwell to give up its secrets. Didn't want to tell Alex. Rather, he came up with a story of his own. What? What if he has a terrible imagination? Come on. Oh, better than the story of a goat herd trying to wear a hat 2 sizes too big for her. A shame, though. I needed maybe one more good storm. Clouds looked promising today, and I thought I could finish the process before the monsters got here, but no such luck. It was silly now that I've seen what fighting really is. Not cut out for it. But I never told Alex. I like also when we were in the battle, I never actually had Lakcha fight anybody. She just kind of hopped around distracting them. Me using her as extra defense. I wonder how well that'd work, because since you get defensive bonuses when you have people stand next to each other, if I did a sort of little formation of everybody standing in a little 4-person square and I had everyone hop around like that, I wonder how much defense bonus and how well that works. So now you're going to help my goats and go home? Yeah. Eh? Unless one of you wants it. Ooh. But she's interested. It's possible. Make the beasts pay good next time. The sky's clearing now, but if you want to take me up on it, come back sometime. Ask for Lakcha. Alex, too. We'll feed you, put you up, give you otherworldly powers. Forest folk hospitality, you know. Oh my god, this looks so silly. She's just ahead. I don't know what she's doing. Did she hop behind the rocks to be all sneaky? I don't know. Headless, bodiless Lakcha over here, I guess. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Now they do 1 extra damage. They didn't even manage to do any damage at all to me in that fight, so I don't know how much that really does things. Okay, since we're here, we can do 2 things to this tile. We can secure the keep, and we can grant someone the power of the Stormwell. Let's go ahead and start by securing things, I think. You know, keep the tile that's right next to the town a little bit more protected. Won't this mean the locals will just move in? Maybe, Twitchy. Maybe. Is she riding away on a goat? That probably was the case, yeah. We're going to investigate thoroughly, that way we can also find an item. Though that does make this take a little bit faster. You can see we're already in summer. Oh my god, do you see that in the lower right-hand corner? Shadow and Stoodler are friends now. Hell yeah. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Violet Keep have proven rewarding. I was hoping for a bit more, honestly. Violet Keep will return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. Hides, ingots, spell threads. And we found a brooch of cunning, melee and ranged accuracy. I'm going to give that to Stoodler. I think it will benefit you best. Ding. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. I think we're going to temporarily hold off on giving some of the power of Stormwell. We're going to hop back to the town so we can recruit somebody, as well as translating this book that we got thanks to Stoodler. We can't split up. I wonder then, can I just have Stoodler go back? Eh? And then while Stoodler's going off and doing that, could have, say, Twitchy and Shadow come out here to explore things. Or we could have one of them get granted the power of the Stormwell. Like, say, seeing as Twitchy over here is Mystic, maybe we'll have Twitchy take that. Why not? And then we'll split up Shadow to go check out this forest. Hopefully you don't, I don't know, get ambushed. Alright, here's our new person. By the way, that means we're going to need to name someone again. So if you say me in chat, you will be entered into the drawing to become this new person. I don't think I want to have another romantic. I'm going to try and aim for different personality traits, so let's re-roll. We already had a Greed Wagon. I'm pretty sure that was Shadow, right? Our Greed Wagon person. Goofish Peacemaker, we had. Okay, here we go. We have Cowardly Goofball. I love this defaulted looking name, by the way. Una Darkstone. She's got dark hair and a purple outfit. Fucking Una over here is a goth. A classic combo with Cowardly Goofball. So brooding, but a coward. Say just me in chat and you will be entered into the drawing. Will you be the goth girl here? Who knows? I feel like the attracted to options here have kind of defaulted themselves to the opposite. We're going to also go ahead and give you attracted to anyone. Really, I should go back through all the characters and just have them attracted to anyone, because that's more action antics. Caco, it has to be me. You know how I feel about goth girls. Look, it's the look of the draw, Mortis. You gotta say me. You have to be rolled in. Here we go. I look over. Not a lot of people saying me, so that gives you better chances of being picked. Odds are good. Ready? Will you get it? I click roll. Wait, I see TV putting their name in at the last moment, slapping down his me entry. We roll. Look at that. It's actually Dagnardio. Congrats, Dagnardio. You are now the cool goth girl. Now I'm gonna go ahead and peek over at stats too. This is something I want to attempt to do because, you know, we get to pick what class you're going to be. So I'd like to have some awareness of what your stats are. Unfortunately, I can't see what the stats of other people are, so I don't know. You don't have any bonuses here. Got melee accuracy of 102, ranged of 100. I suppose we'll just go ahead and opt for thinking of it in terms of what class we want. I see we've got some charisma and tenacity, so charisma here, aptitude for influencing and appealing to others and for winning fate's favor. And tenacity is aptitude for overcoming obstacles, exhibiting poise, and maintaining mental focus in difficult circumstances. I'm going to assume, yeah, you can see how this says stories. I think this is going to be related more to those little choice interactions we're getting, rather than combat class things. So, Dagnardio, done. I recruit you. I like that you have Cowardly Goofball, but then yet you have Tenacity. Don't know what's up with that, but okay. Recruited. There's Dagnardio. Look at that little eyebrow raise. Dagnardio! Oh wait, is that your mother? Dagnardio! Oh, you left the bread in again! The whole batch is charcoal now!
What? Oh no!
Did she just slap you with a pickaxe? What's happening here?
Don't bother coming in tomorrow. We are done with this. Ugh, I have more than paid off the favor I owed to your aunt, and I...
What? Are you angry at Stoodler? All Stoodler did was say hi, Dagnardio. I wasn't excited about being a baker anyway. Well, it's not for everybody, that's true. It's just, sheesh. Now I've burned through more jobs than I care to admit. Hey, like what? Gardening was a bust. I could keep rabbits away, but the plants didn't care. The smith said I was all spark and no bellows. Whatever that means. And weaving? Let's just say they had to cut me loose. Good one, Dagnardio. I love how I'm always combat ready. Look at that stance, it's true. Ready for battle at all times. So, not to sound rude, but what are you good at? Oh, okay, Stoodler. Well, I can fight, but nobody needs bodyguards in Trimwell right now. And I'm not going to swagger out of town and go looking for trouble by myself. Ooh, convenient. Then how about swaggering out of town with the tiniest chat? We could use another set of tiny hands. Ooh. Train Dagnardio as warrior, hunter, mystic. I like the expressions it has because it's like, ugh, angry,
Kind of pouty.
and then ooh, yes, into this one. The tiniest party must grow. That's right.
It's like little ants. You need to get bigger.
I think perhaps if we're going to aim for Twitchy being a little bit more along the lines of a battle mage, perhaps we'll go a more magically magic with Dagnardio. Plus that becomes fitting, right? The goth mage girl? Like a magical girl and goth? Oh my god. Alright, here you are hanging out with some magic things, I guess. And that's it? Okay. Well, it seems like you're not in the party quite yet. Well, Stoodler, let's go ahead and also have you check out this book. We found this book full of constellations and strange writing.
Someone needs to dedicate some time to focus on translating the Book of Stars,
says Shadow. I guess since you're the only option, we have to have... Oh, wait, no, it was just you commenting that. Stoodler, you need to select at least 2 heroes. Well, that sucks. Guess we're gonna have to have Twitchy go back. Stoodler will just wait in town for a minute. Lockcha and Alex welcomed Twitchy Kismet and stuffed him full of bristleberry pie and goat cheese while they waited for Storm to roll in. Oh my god, Twitchy! You got snacks while waiting.
Right, this is more like it. Alex, grab your boots.
You stay. Rumbling. Lockcha tinkered with the top of the storm well. Careful.
Ooh, shut up.
Rumble.
Wonderful. Good sign. Almost there.
Right, you call us when you're ready. Distant thunder again. Okay, more quaking. So, what do you give up? What does that mean? What? 4? The whole, heroing. Like your goats or your spouse. To name examples at random. Oh no! Is Alex over here like, should I ditch my wife and become a hero? Well, I got lucky, I guess. Shadow Bomb's out here too, so I've gained more than I've lost. Oh, well, that's convenient. We've got a lot of time ahead, but who knows? Maybe one of us will have to bow out someday. There will be discussions. Or maybe things will have settled down for good and it won't be an issue. Ditch wife, keep goats. Oh, come on! Oh, wait. But what if goat wife? Twitchy's musings are sharply interrupted. Lecture! Whoop. And then he just is kind of like, you scared me, fucking wife, why you gotta do this to me? Is Lakcha the final villain? I hope not. It's been a long flower to bloom, but it's quite pretty now, isn't it? The storm well fills with light, or water, or both, don't really know, but it swirls and spills over the sides. I should have asked this before, but am I going to have to fight something? I hope not. Probably not, because you're alone over here twitching. The faces are priceless. I love the expressions. They're great. What happens now then? That wasn't in the stories. The ancient voices of the Tempest aren't telling you? Oh my god. Take a drink, reach in, step in. Guess not. Okay, we're gonna transform your head, your arm, or your leg. Or apparently nothing, I suppose. Twitchy, I see you've just used the drink emote. So I'm going to assume then you want to take a sip of that, huh? Sip emote again? Yep, I'm gonna say you're taking a sip then. Twitchy draws his face close to the water. Tiny flashes within it hold his gaze. Suddenly, it's obvious what he's supposed to do. Gulp. Just takes a big swig and now both. Whoa, oh my god. How'd it taste? The camera pans slowly over to twitching. A little metallic. Not great, honestly. Oh my god, you're Harry Potter now. I like just staring at each other. Look, that's not even close to a goat. I know. Twitchy, here we thought you were gonna get a cool-ass goat head, but now you're just Harry Potter without glasses. You both okay? They just kept staring. Look, it stays on your token, too. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to send you back. That way you can help out with the Book of Stars. Oop. Not you. These two. Let's go. And you're over here scouting still, Shadow, so we keep passing the time. The Book of Stars is now completed. Does it glow in the dark? Looking at the icon and the way it looks, it seems like it should, but I don't know. Long days and nights pass as Stoodler combs through the library. She pores over ancient tomes, their pages crumbling with age and ink faded with time. Unfurls scrolls that crackle and split, no matter how carefully they are unrolled. At long last, the code is unraveled, the cryptic lines revealed. This is it. Aha, this is it. I found it. At the desk over, Twitch shakes himself awake and lifts his head. Classic. Did you say something? I'm a glowing target for archers now, Teehee. Just, it's like a bullseye right on your forehead. Yes, I found what I'd been looking for. Now that I've found it, I can't believe I didn't look in this book first. It's obviously the right one. Yeah, obviously, haha. What makes it obvious? So you know what it means now? Oh, no, not in the slightest. Now comes the fun part, translating it line by line. The fun part, Stoodler, are you a nerd? We have very different ideas of fun. I'm going to go see what the others are up to. Good luck with your star stuff and scribbles. Yeah, this might take a while. I hate nerds, says Twitchy, angrily leaving, and Stoodler just...
Yeah, maybe I'm a nerd. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Glimmering pot... No, glimmering pool. Into the glimmering pool. That's it. It's done. It seems to be a map to a place called the Glimmering Pool. Oh, which apparently is at the Violet Keep also? Well, hey. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and start moving the two of them over here. We're going to gather with just the two of them, though, because Shadow's over here busy still scouting. Man, still scouting, Shadow? Holy hell. How much longer do you have? I think we'll go ahead and play just so you can finish scouting that tile, which is occupied by some Gorgons. So we're going to have you go ahead and come back over here, Shadow. And then we'll go ahead and check out the Glimmering Pool. Okay, phew. For a second, I thought this was some kind of battle prompt and you were gonna have gotten to a fight all alone, and then I was concerned. But no, it's just some enemies getting more powerful. And we can spend these legacy points we have to cancel some of these calamities. Otherwise, there's a new card. There's this new armor on the deepest. And Rose can now leave a trail of corrupted ground. And this enemy is stronger. I might just hoard legacy points, because you have to spend legacy points to, say, recruit people, so I'd like to keep that. That's a Gorgon. I look at the deer creature. I look back at you. I shrug, apparently. Alright, there's the cards going out. Gonna keep going. Alright, there's everybody here, ready to check out the Glimmering Pool. Look, you even need at least 3 heroes. We fill in all the spots. Alright, we're almost there. This is the luminous stream, according to the Book of Stars. The locals called it the Babbling Brook. Are you sure we're in the right place? Of course I am! Yesterday we found the split rock exactly where the book said it would be. Oh, and hello there, Sick, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well.
And today we watched the sunrise on the first day of the new moon cast the rock shadow in this direction.
I still can't believe you got me up before dawn. Stoodler, late night person, doesn't like early mornings.
According to the book, we should see...
I like Stoodler is the one who translated this, who is the one who got it, but Shadow fucking took possession of it and was like,
It's my book now, teehee. Oh! The Celestial Falls.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm a gamer, what do you expect? Wah, wah.
Worth getting up at dawn for?
Ugh, I mean, I'd still be here if we slept in. What does your silly book say next? Stoodler calling it silly book after being the one to fucking translate it? Stoodler trying to pretend she's not a total nerd.
Now we climb. The pool is at the top of these falls.
And so they do, pulling themselves up the moss-covered rocks, slipping on mist, moistened stone, until finally... Oh, Nice view from up here.
This is it.
This is what we came for? It's just a small pond.
The book says, when stars above are mirrored in the pool, then shall you drink of her glory.
All right, you're gonna lurk now because and your head hurts? That's fine. Thanks for coming in to watch, Dagnardio. I hope your headache gets better. That means?
We wait for nightfall, for the hour of her domain.
The setting sun slips behind the mountains and night blankets the countryside. In deep purples and blues, the stars begin to come out, tiny silver pinpoints in the darkened sky. Slowly, the pool begins to glow.
What? All right, I must admit, that is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, that was a pretty fast night. Well, now what?
Come on, now one of us goes in. There's enough power to grant one of us something special. Hell yeah!
Well, we've got options then.
This will be one for the books. I'm going in. I'll do it. I could use a little bit more sparkle in my life.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea after all. Come on, Stoodler translated the book. She jumps in. Dude, they don't feel ridiculous at all. She lies. Well, this was anticlimactic. Whoa! As just light completely surrounds you. Ooh, look at that. You've got a little bit of hair dye now. Well, wait a second. She's in a pool chat. This is it. It's the pool category hot tub stream. Oh, that's it? That's it. Now she's got some, cool hair. Stoodler, check that out. Hell yeah. I say, here I hired up Dagnardio, and I kind of missed the second part of preparing Dagnardio. Oops, at least we haven't gotten into any battle yet. Let's all go back. We'll all prepare the recruit. Oh my god, uh-oh. This infestation over here is kind of spreading. That's not great.
Yay, Dagnardio is now a greenhorn mystic!
Open mind for additional interfusion. Dagnardio's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. And Spirit Blade. When allies stand directly adjacent to an interfused object, they gain extra damage. Interfused blazes can be used to grant nearby allies fiery attacks. We're gonna go with this one, because that puts Dagnardio in a little bit more of a magical supporty role, I feel. Which is, since I was thinking just a general case of magic, being able to push towards, in this case specifically support, I'm not opposed to. Particularly because these other options, maybe not so much open mind, but indignance, feels a little bit more like the battle magey, so we go with Spirit Blade. And now we've got everybody here. And so we'll go ahead and send them off to the Cobb Forest. We attack. The sun's fallen, and a silver fog floats from the trees where shadows pool.
Stoodler, stop for a second. You able to see? I don't want to step in bear
doings. Are you saying some bear shit? Can't you remember gloom like this, you? Can't remember gloom like this. You? Listen, the twilight birds are silent. The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque.
Oh, now I'm worried. Dagnardio? Twitchy?
I think we need to not stand here. Let's get to the trees. At least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines. dark air clinging wet, the trunks they press to dampen their palms.
I don't like tree clinging, generally.
And then something vast moves beside them. Slow, achingly slow. It passes, too enormous to be seen, impossibly silent.
What's...
Giant silhouette walking past? A giant tree end, possibly? Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. Alright, we're standing nervously.
Let's find the others. Maybe they saw it too? Maybe they saw it better.
I'd rather us take a look now. Trails go cold dark and quick in the dark. I'm concerned if I pick Stoodler's option that we're going to split the party or something. I'm gonna go with Shadow Bomb over here.
Don't be stubborn. Bad night to be chasing moonbeams.
They meet in the open. Wonder if they saw it. Shadow Bomb, Stoodler. Crickets crackle in their customary rhythm. Somewhere an owl pipes her blue notes.
We're here!
Apparently, all were able to glimpse the shadowy giant as it passed, but none saw more than a black suggestion of its form. Then, as they're about to decide whether to set up camp or search for huge tracks by starlight, a disturbance shakes the tree line. First rule of D&D, do not split the party ever, never, ever. Ooh, look, everybody gets an extra hit point. And so we've got a Rager, Raccoon, Row. There's also a water spirit here, which I suppose is maybe friendly? Did that spirit bestow that, like, little gift on us? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to have Stoodler Silk Step here. We're going to move as far as we can, I think, revealing them. And then we will Silk Step so that we become invisible. That way we can essentially have Stoodler scout around a little bit to try and see people. Twitchy, I would like to move close enough to maybe interfuse something. If the row gets closer, we might be able to use this torch here to attack. And we'll go ahead and interfuse a secondary object, so that way you can get some extra battle damage points. Dagnardio over here. We'll have him hop up over here. We also will want to be interfusing, I think. Discus would be good, because that will give us some range attack. Currently, nothing is close enough to hit, so we'll keep you here. And Shadow would probably... We're going to want to move Shadow up a good bit, because if we stalwart, we won't be able to move very far. So let's go ahead and move you up behind this stump. I think that should put us close enough to be able to then walk and attack the enemies, but not too close to be in range for attack, but I guess we'll find out. And hello there, Not That Bright. Welcome. And I think I'll go ahead and do the same thing with Dagnardio. We might as well interfuse two objects, I think. Or maybe we'll hold off. It's interesting that this has a little 4x4 around it. I see. Also, I didn't notice this until now. When I am hovering over with the movement options, there's a very faint blue outline on the ground, and the objects in the area are also underlined in blue, which would indicate what I'm able to interfuse with. So that's nice. Go ahead and finish here. Not go too wild. Alright, there's Raccoon. Rager. Oh, he just ran right through that tree. And then there's the row corrupting the land. So everything coming out to attack, that's pretty concerning. We might want to try and stay a little bit huddled up. So again, we can kind of get some defense bonuses. Alright, so we want to consider our positions. I think we'll have Stoodler run further away so we can shoot from distance. Perhaps standing somewhere... so we can maintain a little posse. I don't know what's better to do, to stay in a little huddled group or not. But I think since they're kind of tight together, I might try that. I don't think anyone has AoE right now, so we don't have to worry about everybody taking damage. So, and hello there, Elias, and welcome. So, looking around, I'm considering if I move... See, if I move Shadow down too far, I won't be able to attack anything, though. If I move somewhere like here, I would block them from being able to get past. Maybe we'll huddle up here. Or maybe over here on the left side, because then I can kind of flank them from here. Can I move anyone else up close enough? Oh, definitely not Twitchy. Twitchy cannot get very far over here yet. No one really is able to. Actually, Dagnardio go fairly far, but not great. I could even move everybody off a little bit. Say, huddle them down here. And just go for sort of a distance so they have to keep running and chasing us. I can't move very far. I like sitting too much. There. I think we'll opt for that. We'll have Shadow up here, Stalwart, and then Guardian. Going to have Stoodler relocate to this corner here. Trying to think, who would be better to be up in the front position? Probably not Stoodler, that way I can maintain being able to use bow, perhaps. 3, 3, 3, 3. And I'm also looking at these percentages to hit. I think going for this Rager would probably be the way to go. Unless they dodge it, that sucks. We'll go ahead then and move Dagnardio here. And then we've got a nice little group posse. We've also got a couple of objects around us that do provide some protection. And I might as well interfuse something else. Perhaps this stone here. Because we're going to attack with the discus, though, too. As I kind of look around what I'm able to interfuse on. I can't do the tree, I'm already on the tree, huh? Interfuse again. Okay, this deals damage and pins them. I think we're going to go ahead and opt for the fern. Because I could also do 2 cases here. Where I think these spaces around the interfusion here are what giving the sort of extra attack bonuses and the like. So really, perhaps what I should have done was say fuse this stone so that Stoodler would have been able to get that bonus. I wasn't entirely sure how it was going to work out. So let's see our options. So Discus could do 2 to him, could do 4 to him, do 4 to him. And also Wild Grasp and keep the row from moving. Draw in an enemy dealing damage and pinning them. I wonder... This has a 100% chance. We're going to pin this guy. And that actually pulls him over to that fern. That's intriguing. Steel Fire. That's the Restless Fire is unleashed on a nearby tile, burning where it lands and dealing half damage to units that pass through it. So if I just stole the fire and threw it across like this, that would give us just a wall of fire across here, I think? Well, I probably should have Splinter Blasted first, because then I would have been able to hit the 2 Ragers at the same time. Lost my opportunity with that. Let's throw the fire right here and see how that is. He just ran through that object too. Rager trying to sneak around. The raccoon's got some ranged damage, I see. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about that Rager because they're pinned. Fear for our friends' lives. Yeah, particularly Dagnardio up here. Not doing too good now. Since I'm not used to the battle, I don't know entirely how these fights work. Or don't know the best strategies. Apparently though, I can't strike. I'd have to move a little bit. I have to be right next to the Rager in order to attack. Which isn't great. However, I could probably shoot at row. I'm gonna switch over to Twitchy. Let's see what we can do here. What I could do, I'm sure, is interfuse here with this stone. Here, this mossy stone. And then attack over to the right. And hit the Rager. Dodge! That's not useful. I wonder if the Rager is still pinned up here or if I need to repin him. I'm not sure. I can't reach this Rager. I'd have to withdraw from an interfusion and interfuse something else. Let's do this. I'm going to withdraw from this mossy stone. And then we are instead going to interfuse this stone. Which I believe, yeah, gives the Spirit Blade to Stoodler. And then we'll Discus the Rager. Alright, and then we're on Stoodler again. We cannot attack. Swap weapon. Can't attack the Rager at all, which is really what I'd like to do. So I'm going to instead attack the row. Ooh, which blinded them? Hell yeah. It's too bad that Shadow is not actually in a spot where it can attack anyone straight up. I can't, because Stalwart does not give me enough movement to move right here. I could, though, move here as protection. However, I think Dagnardio is much more in a position of danger. So we're going to move Stoodler here, so that we should be able to kill the row. Raccoon repositioning. Ha! Armor. Fine. Oops, Stoodler blocking that attack. Oh no! The Rager just stomped over that rock, I think, trying to destroy it, maybe? Oh, my rock! Okay, Twitchy's turn. I cannot kill anybody with the Discus throw. Splinter Blast? I can Splinter Blast the Rager, but I don't think that's particularly beneficial. I'm just going to go ahead and focus on attempting to kill the Rager, which didn't get him, unfortunately. Dagnardio up here, Wild Grasp, not useful. And if I discus throw now, that's going to destroy the rock. So I wouldn't want to take their turn first if I want to, say, be able to use Stoodler. However, simultaneously, it's not like I can stay on this tile to attack anybody. What I'm going to do, we'll have Stoodler hop over here and strike him, which gets a bonus attack because I was essentially flanking him. The Rager, even though his character looks like it's facing to the left, was more, say, facing to the right, so I did sort of a backstab attack. And then I can take, I'd like to move someone here if able, which I can with Dagnardio, or Twitchy. I cannot with Shadow, though. What I can go ahead and do, sort of, I don't want to use Dagnardio to do it, because we're not doing great on health, so we're going to move. Wait, I already did my thing with Twitchy, actually. I'm going to move. I can't move Shadow next to Stoodler either. We'll go ahead and just move the two of them together here, because I think that will give us some nice little protection points. Then I can have, would be better. That does 3, but I lose out on my interfusion, so I think we'll go ahead and just strike with Dagnardio. And then Shadow is just not going to do an attack this time. Since I don't think you're going to be able to do enough, even though you can jump here and get a back attack, I don't think that'll be enough to kill the Rager, so I'd rather move you here and kind of protect, defend Dagnardio and Stoodler. Look at that. Oh my god. I think Twitchy has blocked every single attack. So, man, Twitchy doing a very good job. Let's interfuse something. And then we will hop over here. Find the Rager, perhaps. And then we're going to strike him. Dodged! God damn it. You would have done a bunch of damage too, I think. Okay. Dagnardio. So what we have interfused right now. If I use the rock to attack, that's going to make us lose that. Let's withdraw from Fern. Interfuse with this stone. Shit, I was hoping I could discus throw with it, but it's not the case. Well, I guess we'll just leave you here then. I kind of locked you off from really being able to do anything. Unfortunate. Or perhaps we won't move you, because we could always move you out of this space and move someone else into it. Ooh! Ooh! Shadow! This might leave Dagnardio and Stoodler a little bit open to the raccoon attack. However, that will make us be able to hit the Rager with a back attack, killing him. Perfect. And I guess we'll just have Dagnardio wait. Stoodler, you haven't moved at all. If I move you here, hopefully the raccoon won't shoot you and kill you, but you can shoot him. But unfortunately, they did take cover. Oh! Raccoon attacked Dagnardio and missed anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Stoodler, same thing. Oh, hell yeah, 4 damage. And then I think perhaps I could withdraw from the stone. Interfuse this stone. And then oh. I think because the raccoon is standing right here, I don't have range on that. That sucks. Twitchy, how about you? Withdraw from this stone. Interfuse. Ugh. Gonna have to move first. Alright, we can reach the tree from here. So now we interfuse with tree, but we're not going to be able to do anything else yet. But we will be ready to attack him. On the next turn, at least. Shadow, we will move here in order to give everybody the defense bonus. And then we end turn.
And Raccoon attempts to attack Shadow, but ooh, I have too much defense. So good.
Alright. Wild Grass Raccoon. Dodged. Shoot. Hook cover. Yo, what the fuck? Can I discus throw at this guy now? No. I think I'm trying to use this stone and discus, maybe. I don't know. It says this has the option. Let's withdraw from this stone. It's not like I need that interfusion. And now I'm able to discus. What the hell? What are these enemies? I'm going to Guardian. Ha! Blocked. Can I shoot from here? There we go, finally. Fucking raccoon dude. And nobody died! And looks like Shadow's getting a level up. Look at that! Shadow, you're now a Bloodhorn warrior! So, we can either get a new skill or level up Stalwart, which becomes immune to negative status effects. That's pretty good. We've also got Heroism, so once per combat, you gain an extra action point, and attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. Paladin, you end her turn by moving, she will automatically enter Guardian. That's pretty good. Every other turn, as a swift action, you may make a daring leap. I think we're going to go ahead and give you this Paladin feat, because it would be great, because Stalwart, you can only move so little already, so if you were able to use your maximum movement to run off somewhere, you would then enter Guardian on top of it. So that would be really nice, to Stalwart have reduced movement, but still be able to attack as a reaction. So we're gonna grab Paladin. Okay, we've got warding. Does that tell me what okay. Amount of damage reduced from each incoming magical attack. I think we'll go ahead and continue and give that over, yes, to Shadow, our good old tank. The fight has brought them back under the boughs of what? I think it's quiet.
I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees.
They make a broad search for sign of the giant's passing, but are forced to camp precious hours from sunrise, having found nothing. Still, the story does quite well in taverns, and those who saw it dream of a colossal being, all shadowy gray silvery fog, and overwhelming quiet. The dream of seeing it again one day. They dream for years and years. Look at everybody, hang on, look at everyone in the bar. This lady's having a good time. Shadow here's doing great. Twitchy loves it. Stoodler hates it, completely uninterested. Rather just leave. This guy, he's a little bit questioning. I think he's grabbing his wife's arm and is going, you're getting a little bit too drunk. I think we should head home, honey. I hate fun, Stoodler says, stomping out. Yeah, the mark on Twitchy's head is hilarious. I love that Stoodler has these hair effects now, too. Legacy points 3? Oh! Bogmore. Apparently there's a new enemy in the Gorgon's tree. I think before securing this tile, I'd like to hop over and clear out some infestation. It says to patrol or take out the source to clear it. I wonder if this is the source, if that counts. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and scout out over here, though, I think. Man, 14, 16, 17, 18 days away. How far is this in comparison? Closer? Simultaneously, it's possible that this is a harder tile, so I don't know, that would be a good idea. Oh, it's also locked! We must achieve our other objectives first. Here I've just fucking left the Red Crow Brewery and it's instantly infested again. What the hell? I'm gonna go back over and patrol it, I guess. Whoops. Patrolling. Alright, cleared of infestation. Now we're going to go ahead and scout out this tile. Hop back over to Lizard Wilds. Hope this doesn't get re-fucking infested while we're searching this one. Pine Wilds? Look, it's like there's a little farm here. Okay. Let's clear it out then. Here's a thought. Maybe Weird Bull Windworks isn't as dangerous as we believed. Tiny farm for tiny chat, oh yeah! Dagnardio, though, here's a crick. Huh? Creek? Oh no! Dagnardio just fell through the ground, what the hell? Huh? Where's Dagnardio? Down here. Dagnardio's step has broken the hidden covering of a hunting pit, and she's fallen, scuffing and scraping into a dark, rocky hole. Well, you survive okay, Dagnardio. How far down are you? Oh, far enough. Have to admit, though, it's kind of hilarious. What are the odds? Why is this hilarious? Dagnardio falls into a hole. Huh, this is kind of funny. We're close to where those things were spotted. This is a trap. It's gonna be a race to get her out. Okay, we have a couple of options. Give me a second, I'll jump down and help her out. 66% chance, questionable. Let's be methodical, safe, or I think that might be a 66% success rate. Let's be methodical, safe, tie together a rope or something. Or maybe we leave her down there to act as bait? Isn't this what Stoodler wanted to do with the last person? That's what we did? I'm not sure. This might take longer, and they are commenting on a race, but 66% chance odds isn't very good. Chat, I consider. Are we a gambling chat? Is the tiniest chat a gambling party? What do you think? What are the odds, Roll? Let's gamble. Alright. Alright. Roll to 10? Halfway through? Bet? Alright. Alright. It doesn't take Shadow long at all. She climbs nimbly down and helps Dagnardio back to the top. And not a moment too soon. Chat, we did it. 66% chance success. Hell yeah. So now all heroes gain a temporary hit point. What? I hovered over this chair rather than this web that I was really wanting to look at. That's spooky. Well, I think what we'll do... Light lamp? Huh. Is I'm going to... move up closer here. Then we're going to silk step. And then we're going to just go ahead and wait. Maybe it would have been better to relocate us, I don't know, next to the wheat bundles. Ah! Do that. Alright, Stoodler, peek in. Yup, there sure are enemies in there. I jump away. Actually, maybe I should stay over here, because then if they move over to the left a little bit, we'd be able to see them. Alright, Dagnardio, what can we Ooh, why yes, I'll gladly grab this fabric to interfuse with. How perfect! Now I still can have one action, so I think I'm going to opt for getting this wheat bundle to interfuse with, since Dagnardio has their buff that they provide Spirit Blade to. Boom, we now have this entire little area for that interfusion. And then we will constrict one of them. Perhaps the Dweaver here, so we keep the high HP enemy away from us, and then the low HP enemy, which we can kill more easily, will be less restricted. Putting Shadow here would be nice, because then you get that bonus from the Spirit Blade. However, if we move here, we get that defensive positioning bonus. So, I throw you here. Actually, even I could still continue to move, but I don't really need to. We end here. Twitchy. Maybe it would have been better to put Shadow there and have Twitchy in this corner. I'm trying to think of where to keep you, because we were trying to aim for that Battle Mage idea with Twitchy. We'll put you here, and then we're going to interfuse with things. Minimum, I want to interfuse with that, because if I can flare up here and attack these guys, because this is my last movement, so let's use that and blind them. But they both dodged, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, apparently that guy's raising an alarm and is interfusing something. Oh, what? Static shock? I don't know what that was, but that's kind of cool. Why is the ground just cut off? Is the world flat? Of course it is. Everybody knows the world's flat. Forget that silk step, where that silk sit. It's kind of what that chair in a web piece here is like, huh? We need a better weapon for Twitchy, because your range on this spoon is shit. Alright, Dagnardio. Perhaps we will continue to just constrict the Dweaver up here. And we could move Twitchy over a tile, so that way we could attack the Thrusk. You could also try flaring, but because blinded, the target will miss their next attack. I'm gonna move you here. Strike Thrust, killing him. And then with Shadow, going to have her hop here, so they get Spirit Blade bonus. We'll Starwart, and then we'll Guardian. Till Dagnardio's turn. We might as well then just constrict that guy again. And then Stoodler's turn, we shoot. Almost dead even. Teleported behind us. Oops. 3 damage. Ow. That's not very nice. I shoot the Dweaver. Thus ends their turn. Now that means we probably will want to move up into this room here cautiously. Got Stalwart on. Go ahead and move you all the way up here. Because I know at least there's obviously not any enemies in this room, because we can see that. I am going to uninterfuse, withdraw. And then we'll start moving you forward. Twitchy was our battle mage, so we'll have you move up here next to Shadow. Guess you were interfusing with that. I'm gonna re-interfuse you with that. That way we keep the bonus up for it. Dagnardia, we're going to move over here. Wait, withdrawing. I want to withdraw from everything since I'm moving everybody forward. Oh, Weaver popping in. So if we move Stoodler over here, we should be able to shoot them from here. But twang! Blocked! I hate it. What do you mean? Twitchy says, holding spoon, ready to attack. I am going to hold this positioning, I think, though. Twitchy, can you interfuse with any objects over there? Oh. I can flare that guy, though. Dodged! Ugh, what the fuck? I don't even have the bonus of getting an extra attack from that thing. Damn. Dagnardia, there's not really much of a point of interfusing anything over here. I think we'll go ahead and just sort of hold our grounds, perhaps. We'll wait to move forward till next turn. Especially if the Dweever is just gonna hop away and hide. Alright, Shadow. That means we're going to have you move up here, blocking the doorway for us, and also guarding. Put you up behind. And Dagnardia over. Which looks like you will be able to interfuse and be able to attack up here. We can get Constriction. That gives a little bit. Warp Metal into a grasping appendage that pins a single enemy for 2 turns. I'm not sure that that metal bucket is going to be able to reach the Dweever, though. I think we'll go ahead and leave this fabric roll for, wait. We're on Dagnardia. You're the support. Alright, I'm going to infuse this. That way we get a large area for the Spirit Blade.
I interfuse with chair. Become seat.
You like sitting a little bit too much? It's because Twitchy got that little sitting figure for his sub. So now he's just all about the sitting. Okay, I don't think the Constrict should loose me at all. Let's constrict that Thrusk, because that'll take down some good damage off of him. Unfortunately, moving here for Stoodler is not going to allow them to shoot anything. So I'm considering if maybe I want to hop here and then we'll Silk Step right there. It will make it so they don't get that extra defense bonus because you're hidden, but it will make it so you're straight untargetable by everybody. Twitchy, let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and interfuse with that Grain Grinder. Barrage can't reach anything, but that's okay. That just means we'll just end turn here. Ha! See, look at that. Blocked. But they were also able to stay a little bit further away, so we weren't able to Guardian them at all. Which is rather unfortunate. At the very least, we can block this passageway. We're going to hop forward, so we completely block it. And then we're going to slam. Let's see, who would be best next to move? Is Stoodler able to shoot from here? Yes, so we're not going to move you forward. We'll perhaps do is move Dagnardia over. Like, everything in here apparently can... Look, we'll interfuse with Bucket. Can Bucket reach guy? It can. We pin him. Alright, and then you can still interfuse. We're going to interfuse with that fabric because that will again give us the Spirit Blade here. So if we move into the room, we'll have that in a good place. And I'm just going to hold Dagnardio's turn. And if I move here, we are still able to shoot. And that will give us better defensive bonuses. Took cover, that's unfortunate. See, look at this. And then Shadow can so perfectly fucking just defend everybody else by blocking this passageway. Shadow, it's so perfect. Oh my god. Look, and then we just thump him down again. Let's see, twitchy. Can't. Yeah, you can't wait. You can barrage this Dweaver. You kill the Dweaver. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, Dagnardio's turn. Let's go ahead and constrict the Thrusk then, yes? As long as it lets me. I don't think it will. I think... Yeah, I don't think I can constrict him. For whatever reason, I think it might be trying to use... I'm not sure how to make it use a different object. Because it looks like it's trying to use this fabric roll. I don't know. Let me try rotating the camera here. If I click on that... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Dagnardio! Dagnardio! I didn't mean to move you over there. Well, I guess then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and move Stoodler up into the room, and we will shoot this Thrusk and kill him. I guess that's the end of the battle anyway, so hey, who cares? It's fine! I guess I recall there's only 4 enemies, and we did... That was all 4 of them. Bloom Glass Cloak, stun chance 6. Is anyone even able to stun? I think Shadow might be the only one. Percentage chance that attacks will inflict additional damage and stunt effects. Ooh, simultaneously though, that almost makes me want to put it on Twitchy? Because that would help with your battle mage, right? Stunt like an ollie? I think so. Just do some sick skateboard tricks. I think, though, the only time I've seen the stunt say it's able to do something is when we've been on Shadow. However, I would like more defensive objects. Then again, if you're able to Guardian when you move, then you'd be able to hit and stunt them. Maybe? Let's give it to you, I suppose. Okay. Looking around at these infestations. How long would it take to defend this site? 24 days? No, I guess I can't. I don't know if it took away my option to defend it or what, because now I just see research site, which I would rather say secure this brewery. Probably be better. Let's travel over here, since this is a little bit more of an open area. Let's start protecting it. Still 24 days, fine. And apparently we're getting some more calamities. I guess it's because another year. I suppose this happens every year. We're on year 3 now. More health, more damage, more health. We've got a lot of legacy points, so let's go ahead and keep from a new enemy coming in. And keep from that guy. I haven't seen any Deepists yet, though. We have not seen any Draven either, so maybe I'll just go ahead and keep Thrusks from getting extra health for now. And we'll go ahead and just continue researching the site. I almost maybe should have put somebody over here to research that one simultaneously. Ooh. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Red Crow Brewery has proven rewarding. I was honestly just messing with stuff, to be honest. Red Crow Brewery will return to the hands of the common folk, and while they tend to blah 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 blah, Heartwood's hide spell threads, okay. We also got a speed bracelet. The maximum distance hero can move with a single action. Also used to calculate movement rate on the overland map. So who's our fastest person right now? Stoodler, oh my god. Well, maybe we should just make Stoodler even faster. Dagnardia would also be very good to make fast, because then we could have her hop around to interfuse things for the Spirit Blade bonus, so I think we'll go for that. Ding. And then we're going to hop... If I knew if there were any enemies on this tile, I might be more willing to split up the party to check out the one on the left and the one on the right. So let's go ahead and have them check out large infested tile. Ooh, ooh. Trim well. Let's check it out. We attack. New lands, yes. Eyes sharp group. Oh, that's Dagnardio talking. Eyes sharp group. If you start feeling weird or sleepy, fall back and let us know. Stoodler, spying on Twitchy from the distance. This place looks ancient. Stoodler, sad that they realize this. Hang on. Do you see Twitchy's spoon? It's all sparkling. What was that? What was what? I thought I saw something. Huh, I guess it was nothing. Spooky ghost figure peers in the background with purpley eyes. Lizard Wild is a pretty badass name. Maybe, maybe not. Thrix'll delight in mind games. Stay vigilant. That I will. Just checking out things. Ooh. Keep seeing something. Shapes, just on the edge of my view. Are they gonna have to do the thing of like Stoodler, look over there, while Twitch looks over there simultaneously, and then we can't have any of this sneaky action happening? Are you okay, Twitching? Get a grip, Twitchy. It's just the Thrixel messing with you. Yeah, I'm okay. It just... I hate the idea that these creatures can get into our heads. You say, with giant lightning scar on forehead? It's just such an invasion. I don't want to be alone with my... I don't want to be alone with my thoughts sometimes, but they're my thoughts. Twitchy wants a friend in his mind, but at the same time, he does want a, like, little personal bubble. You might not be jumping at nothing, Twitchy. Twitchy, try to focus. You're making the rest of us skittish now. We'll go with the first option, because I, the supreme god of the realm, can see spooky creature hanging around. It's wise to be alert and concerned, but don't let fear creep into your heart, Twitching. Oh, thanks, Dagnardio. I'll aim for vigilant and focused instead of nervous and jumpy. You say smiling, look at that. Oh, that's so helpful. I'm going to say that increased their friendship points in my headcanon. And we enter the battle already faced with a Thrusk and a Dweaver. I'm going to go ahead and maybe have Shadow just jump right up over between these guys. Stalwart. if I cleared up this space, I think I should be able to have Shadow get to that location there. So if we take Dagnardia, we can interfuse this table, which will give us a spirit blade around it. Scalding Rain? Oh. We do have 2 action points though, so I would like to interfuse something instead. I think I'm going to opt for interfusing the stone over here. That way Twitchy can get some of these other closer objects. So you'll be more likely to be able to use them. Right, Dagnardio, go ahead and Scalding Rain. Hold off for a second, actually. So we've got different choices we can do. Let's interfuse. Get this Bone Lance one, which does have range to attack. Then we could movement here and do a normal attack. But interfuse a second object, which I think is what I'll opt for. Splinter Blast. I'd only be able to hit the Dweaver. I might be able to just straight take out this Thrusk. Oh, hell yeah. Nice job, Twitchy. Takes it right out. Can you interfuse the eggs? Yeah. Which means now I can just straight... I'm gonna have Dagnardio hop a space forward. Actually, a little bit tough. Because that's going to end our movement. But we can, since the Dweaver has so much HP, I think I'm going to instead opt for the Rain. And then Stoodler, I am going to move a space here. Because you'll still be able to shoot, but now you'll have the Spirit Blade buff as you attack the Dweaver and kill him. Excellent. And Shadow still hasn't moved yet either. Since we've killed what's here, and I can see it looks like we're gonna have to go through this gate, I'm gonna move you up to the gate. Since now you're guarding. But I think we'll have Stoodler sneak through the door. So I'm going to move you one over, and then Silk step up here. You, Shadow, continue just guarding here. And then we'll go ahead and move Dagnardio over here. Going to withdraw from that stone, because I want to be able to interfuse with objects on the other side. Then we'll also withdraw from this stone as well. And move Twitchy. I'll move you on the lower side, be a little bit further away from the door. We'll stay on the hole here for now, but I'm going to remove the tree. And then we'll just end turn there. Alright, Stoodler. We open the door. I think I'm gonna try to have Shadow here essentially block door as much as possible, and we'll have you hop up right here in Guardian. Dagnardio. Jump here. This gives blinding, discus, bone lance. So I would prefer having Twitchy get this loom. Though that loom is quite large, when we move into this area, it might uninterfuse. That way Dagnardio can take over for the Spirit Blade. We get the lamp. We can flare only the Dweaver with this. So I'm gonna try to go for that. And success. We have blinded the Dweaver. Stoodler can stay in this spot, I think. And we'll go ahead and shoot. Get 3 damage off. Twitchy, I want to move up over to our little space here. How far? We might see if we can hop a little bit closer. Loom can allow bone lance. So, I want to have you move close enough to interfuse with that. We'll stick you there. Then... I think, actually, I'm going to have you go for the rocks and discus instead. Oh, there's a thrust popping out. Oh, the Dweaver foolishly got in range of Shadow. Shadow gives him a nice whack, and he dies. Ah. Excellent. And now... Dagnardio can interfuse with the Loom, giving it Spirit Blade bonus. And then we will Bone Lance the Thrusk. Twitchy here, we can move our Stoodler, sorry. I'm going to move into this space, and we're going to try shooting. 5 damage, too. Hell. And that's it. Oh my god. So powerful. I am really liking the sort of team comp that they've got going here. The very good defensive capabilities of Shadow, Dagnardio able to provide extra boosts with Spirit Blade. It's so good. And hello there, Bridges, and welcome. Okay, so our options now for Stoodler is draws back using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing an extra 2 damage. If the shot is not sprung, Stoodler gets a free attack of the beginning of her next turn. That's pretty good. We've got Thornfang, once per turn. Stoodler is refunded an action point after a melee kill. But that means we would want you up in combat, and the way we've kind of been playing Stoodler is more on the side of ranged than melee. So I think I'm going to say no to that. This one's just endurance, extra armor and warding, not bad, and ranged attacks shred 1 armor. So honestly, if we continue playing Stoodler more at ranged, ambush and piercing shots are the most ideal, since especially with this armor that the enemies have been having, I think I'm going to go ahead and opt for more piercing. It's going to make your normal attacks just straight more powerful. And we just found a throwing net. Once per turn, attempt to immobilize an opponent. So once per combat, individuals hurl a throwing net. If it connects, it will pin the foe for 2 turns. Well, we can't give it to Dagnardio, because apparently Dagnardio's hands are full of pickaxe, or I guess big stick is actually what you got. Shadow wouldn't be terrible, because since you're already up in combat anyway, you're going to be placed pretty close to the people there. Since Twitchy I like having the extra points, that way you can interfuse more stuff on our 2 mystics, so we're going to give the net to Shadow, I think. We'll see how that does. We've been very fortunate today. No battle ever promises you that. Or, oh, I see, that's Stoodler talking. We should name this place.
You mean Trimwall? Well, it's already named.
Well, sure. That's the overall place. But what about a specific clearing or cliff? You think they have names? I bet not. I bet they'd love the attention. The cliff starts blushing. The cliff has never received a name before. Oh my god. Anyway, a little commemoration never went amiss. The top of the nearby mound of stone seemed to fit Stoodler's vision. It practically calls out for a name. Don't you feel that? The cliff looks sadly down at the mound of stone. Something else got picked for name. I've been thinking on this for a while, and Victory's Guard feels appropriate. Shadow stares at her. It's kind of a stupid name. Is Shadow gonna say it out loud? No. But instead, Shadow questions.
You have an, official process for this?
One makes one's own. The place will know. Stoodler lit a tiny fire on the crag as the sun stretched out, building small piles and saying a few words. Shadow wondered if she was talking a little too animatedly at the rock. Stoodler looking over, Shadow looking over at Stoodler. What the fuck is she doing? I don't know. But when she came back down, something did feel different. The company took a moment to take in Victory's Guard on their way out, then continued on, hiding small smiles from Stoodler. Stoodler proud of herself for naming Big Rock. Everybody else kind of is like, you know what, that was nice. I kind of like Big Rock now. What the? Well, I guess the Seeker that we blocked from entering earlier now joins the fray. The Forbidden Love? Ooh. Hello there, Gooblin. Welcome. I think, yeah, it's going to take another 24 days. If I just work faster, we're just going to do it for that one, because it takes half the time. I think it's really the better option. That way we can get that site secured and then head off over here. Alright, team. Back over here to assault it. Ding! Through the brewery. Oh, what? Drixel in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, leveling homes and hollowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses you've built. Their numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate and the incursion will be over. Oh. Here I was heading over to this tile to get rid of, to, like, kill him. I guess then we want to aim for this tile right here, because I think that's the tile that's attacking. Or the token? Shadow.
Slowly, Twitchy.
A tunnel's been burnt into the earth. Burnt? Was there a giant with a giant cigarette that just stuck his cigarette into the, like, rocks over here and burnt a hole?
That night, that Nightmare's Eve, I saw a star burning crimson as it fell out of the sky.
Did it crash here?
I wondered then what it might portend or even promise about the world that was to come. Careful with your voices. This rock might be unstable, cracked, or we may even be hunted here.
Oh yeah, smart. Crouching through the smooth, burnt dark, they go. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. It looks like this is gonna be a boss battle, chat. Oh my god. They have 5 health apiece, too. Hatch after 2 turns of interfusion? Okay, do not interfuse these Dream Chrysalis! Okay, we cannot interfuse them. I assume that if the enemy hops out and starts interfusing these, they're gonna start hatching. So I guess we want to work fast. That means we want to take Dagnardio to interfuse these? That way we can stand on them with at least Stoodler and shoot. We're gonna grab that one. And then we can move Stoodler over here. We can't get this Chrysalis, but we will be able to shoot other ones. Okay, Shadow. We move here, we can attack that guy too. stalwart? Can I? Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going to want to stalwart or not. I probably should have waited then. Oh well, I guess. It's too late now. I can't really attack any of these. But what we'll want to do anyway is, say, be here, interfuse with the two objects, or at least with one. I'm gonna interfuse one this time, and then we'll interfuse another one next turn. Unfortunately, I'm actually not able to do enough damage to even work through all of their armor. I guess we'll move here. Rather than being on the Spirit Blade spot, if I move here, we can give everyone the defense bonus. But I don't want to interfuse with that because I want Twitchy to have it. So then I guess I'll end turn. Oh, what the hell? Oh! Which one got interfused? This one got interfused. Okay! So apparently, chrysalises can hop around all over the place. I wasn't expecting that. That means we want to take out this chrysalis within 2 turns. Problem here. Okay. I'm going to move Shadow to the right one. And then you'll be able to slam down on this chrysalis. And then Twitchy can interfuse with that fungus. Move here. Keep everybody in the guardian chain. And then strike that chrysalis and destroy it. And then Stoodler over here. Actually, we're still on Dagnardio. Since it's Dagnardio's turn, we don't need to withdraw for anything. We'll go ahead and just strike this guy. And then on Stoodler's turn, we're going to shoot this chrysalis that we already started attacking and kill him. Right? And then we want to focus on this chrysalis then. Who is able to shred armor? I think not Shadow. So I want to swap over instead to Stoodler. Shoot. Shreds armor. I guess I'll just slam to finish off. Probably would be able to stack damage a little bit better, but I'm not sure. I'd have to think a little bit more on that, maybe. Twitchy. Either attack that guy or this guy. They seem fairly equivalent. I think he is maybe a little bit more accessible, so I'm going to slam him. Unfortunately, that does destroy one of the objects and decreases your attack power. Dagnardio, your turn. Okay, we want to attack this one because this one has the sort of sneaky back attack and we'll get a damage point off on them. Alright. I'm glad this guy has moved here because it means that Stoodler is able to shoot. Taking them out. Alright, Shadow. Let's get this guy. Oh, he hopped away! Because then way we can strike him afterwards with our other characters. If I move here, okay. If I move here with Dagnardio, I can still attack this Dream Chrysalis. And move here with Twitchy, keep people in the chain, kind of. Shadow kind of fell out of this grouping. Try up the armor a little bit more. Okay, we want to kill that guy now. Which isn't great because Stoodler can't actually attack them, but we do have 2 turns. This is going to keep them pinned in this spot at least. And we have Shadow attack that guy. We actually can't continue really attacking him at all only Shadow can. I'm not sure if that is good for us. But I can't really get him otherwise. We're just gonna go ahead, continue attacking that Dream Chrysalis. I can, oh. I have a lot of ranges, Dagnardio, actually. Shoot, okay. Can't get him. And who else? Can't hit that guy because he's right next to me. I think I should be able to take out this Dream Chrysalis, it looks like, right here. Good. Kill him. Hatchling? What does that mean? I guess that's saying that he's about to hatch is all. Well, I destroyed him anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Stupid idiot Chrysalis. Ooh, now if I move Twitchy over here at least, I can hop and get the Spirit Blade and then strike the Dream Chrysalis and kill him. Which since we already shredded out all of these armor pieces, making good work of these eggs so far, yeah. Haven't had any of them manage to hatch. But still Stoodler able to attack? Yes. Okay, we're going to attack with Stoodler first, because that way we're able to shred some of the armor, have Dagnardio hop here, and then attack afterwards. Fortunately, that Dream Chrysalis hopping there makes it so we can shoot as Stoodler and shred up some armor. We actually even blinded him, that's pretty good. But not really needed because we're able to just kill him on the turn. And then we can have Twitchy hop over here, strike, Dagnardio hop over here, also strike and kill him. And so we have removed all of the Chrysalis, none of them hatching, not taking any damage. That is excellent. Now I'm going to have Stoodler Silk Step here. Shadow Bomb we'll have move over here. Then we'll keep everybody grouped up. I'm gonna go ahead and unfuse from that since I don't need to keep it up now. Oh-ho! A Thrusk is spotted. Uh-oh. Just rose an alarm. How close do we have to be to attack? Pretty close. Okay. No signs of any enemies. We shoot Thrusk. And then we can have Shadow hop up in front here, blocking. And since the Thrusk also totally got blinded, any attack, you can see Thrusk will miss their next attack. So if they try to shoot us at a range, they're going to miss anyway. Stupid idiot. Okay. I'm not entirely sure if I really want to interfuse anything. I guess if we hop here, if we interfuse these roots, I'm not sure that this Bone Lance is going to have enough range. I might be able to, okay. I think I can interfuse this and throw the fire out close enough to hit him. We'll see, I guess. And then we'll just have Dagnardio hop here. I'm gonna interfuse that. I think this appears to be a decent area for movement. There's a big unclear spot, or unexplored, unseen spot there. I don't want to interfuse that. Should leave it for Twitchy for interfusion. Yeah, see, you can see that the Bone Lance is not quite far enough reach, so we're going to end Dagnardio's turn there. Stupid Thrusk attempts to hop over. we shoot the Thrusk. Blocked? Never mind. I guess then we'll have Twitchy hop over to attack. Lover's Vengeance? Did he try to attack, what was it? Twitchy and Shadow Bomb? If they try to attack Shadow, Twitchy will get a bonus for revenge attacks? Okay, I'd like to keep everybody up in position here. We'll move Dagnardio to right here. Is there anything else I can interfuse with? Technically, yes. I guess I'll go ahead and interfuse with that, and then light it. Then with Shadow's turn, we'll just hop here, El Normal Guardian. Ooh! Something's behind there. Stoodler, go check it out. Dun, 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 dun. Silk Step. Alright, and then we'll slowly move our team here forward. I think what we'll do is we'll hop right here with Shadow. That gives us a little bit of sight. I don't think there's anything over here. I'm going to hop up with Dagnardio first, though. I see him already kind of interfusing. We'll uninterfuse with the Brazier. Then interfuse with this, just so we can get the sight over here to just pretty much be clear. Yes, there isn't an enemy over here, no Thrix or anything, so we're not gonna get flanked, so we should be safe. I'm gonna go ahead and move Shadow 1 space forward, and then we'll move Twitchy behind. And we might as well interfuse another object. That way we can get the attack bonus if anything does come through here. Alright, Stoodler, open. Oh! Oh! That's what's in there, Teehee! Run away, Stoodler! Doo-doo-doo. Ooh, but if I hop here, or even reposition us to over here, we do have some range on these guys. See, if we even hop right here with Shadow. Can't attack, but we can throw the net. So we can pin him. Stoodler will hop to here. And I'm going to have Stoodler attack him, because that's going to shred off some of his armor. I'm not sure how dangerous the Seeker is, but it's not going to be as worrisome for the purpose we're able to have them pinned. And it's actually Shadow's turn now, so we're going to just normal Guardian, though. So I think I want to keep them where they're at. Yeah, because moving here doesn't help us with being able to... Wait, am I on twitching? I'm twitching. Thinking. Yeah, we'll move Dagnardio here. Move Twitchy right here. And then we'll have Shadow Guardian. And then wait. See? Because then we continue. I like keeping in this little, whoop. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I guess that's in particular happening because, he sees us now and is like, oh, enemies, I guess I should put down some Chrysalis. I'm not sure if he's able to interfuse with them, though, so if it's only these two guys out here, we just need to keep them from interfusing. Egg laying on stream? Inappropriate. Toss. Alright, Dagnardio, your bone lance does not reach far enough, and I can't interfuse with anything else. Stoodler. Maybe we'll give this just a pause, because I think what we're going to really want to do then is hop close enough to where we can get some melee attacks. So, if I hop here, we'll be able to attack with Dagnardio. I should have waited to attack. That way I could shred it off some armor first, maybe. And then with Shadow, I'm going to hop here. Because that will still keep us in range to attack, which looks like we're actually going to be able to kill the Weaver. Because otherwise I was going to have Twitchy hop here to attack. But I might not need to do so. Yeah, so we'll kill him. Gonna keep Twitchy over with Group, though. But if we hop right here, that might get us in range to interfuse with something else. We just have to withdraw from one of the other pieces. Those rocks, not very useful. Instead, we're going to interfuse with those eggs, because that'll let us Bone Lance. Gonna have Stoodler hop here to stay up with Group. And I think, as long as Kinstead is not able to interfuse with that, I'm going to attack the Seeker. Oh, they're both hatching? Uh-oh. Okay. Need to work quickly then! Uh-oh. Okay. So, if we have Shadow move here... Shadow has a lot of attack power. We slam him and almost... Oh! Fuck! That's not great. We'll have Twitchy sneak over here. Could Bone Lance him, maybe do 4. Striking, however, is more powerful because of how much we have interfused. Dagnardio can attack from angle here. So if I move Dagnardio up in Group, maintain defense, then strike the Seeker. And then have Stoodler hop forward and attack one of these Chrysalis. Or, do we even want to just... I'm not sure what would be best. I think attempting to kill one of the Chrysalis would be good. Which one's hatched? I don't know if I can tell. I guess we'll go ahead and go for the one that... Oh, wait. I can see when I hover over, pausing. Hatch will be soon. Hatching will be soon. Well, I guess I'll just shoot at that one. Oh, okay. Okay. So, some of the things in the webs they've spun look rather pretty. Yeah. I feel like it might be good. I don't know exactly what the Chrysalises are going to hatch out. I wonder if it would almost be better to just focus the Kinstead and kill him as fast as possible. Because otherwise, all of these spawns that are out here are just gonna fucking constantly get spawned. Are going to constantly be going for us. So, I'm going to go ahead and just disregard everything, and we're going to go straight up to attack it. Just have to be concerned here about positioning. Want Shadow Bomb to really be where he is, they are going to be taking the brunt of the attacks, and we want them close enough to be able to react, defend. I think we'll put Shadow here. We would need to move him one further and able to be able to attack the Kinstead, though. However, if we move here, we could take out this Chrysalis, I think, maybe? Like a Kinder Egg bugging. Well, I guess we just kind of have to go for it here. Let's slam this guy. I might be able to kill him, and that will at least take out one Chrysalis that we have to worry about. No longer. I'm going to keep Stoodler further back and have Twitchy be the one that moves up to that space. That will shred off one of the armor pieces so we can do more damage with everybody else. We want to make sure that we're maintaining everybody's chaining. If we move here, keep defense together, interfuse with the lamp so I can give myself Spirit Blade. Now, 2 attacks. We can either do 4 damage with that. I guess the bone design is over here, so I can't actually interfuse, do anything useful with that. So we're just going to normal strike the Kinstead. And then Twitchy, we can Bone Lance him, because they do have Bone Lance up for the group. But we want to move you right here so we can get all of the armor together. Then we will Bone Lance. Which actually, since it strikes in a line, hits both of those two. Okay, and that does actually spawn Thrusks, and the Thrusks are honestly easier to kill than these Chrysalis, which have 3 defense and 5 health, so... But the Kinstead only has 9 HP left. That means we did 11 damage last turn. We might be able to just take them out. So let's see. Trying to keep everybody still at least in somewhat of a position if needed. Okay, I observe here, if I hop up to this space, I can't attack. But I would have Guardian. So I am going to opt for that. Because then if he moves, I could probably attack. Twitchy here. I really care about hitting these with these eggs with the Bone Lance. So really I want to move Dagnardio somewhere where they can attack. So if we move him here, no more Spirit Blade, but not much to do about that. We attack normally. And then I can place Twitchy up here. And Bone Lance that. And then move Stoodler here. And then shoot the Kinstead. And then that finishes the battle, and we didn't get attacked and take any damage that entire battle. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really like the synergy this team has, and we get a new bow. That means I look over at Stoodler, you get a little bit of an upgrade. It doesn't give you more range, but it does give you more damage and stun damage. Lovely. Oh my god, you can... Stoodler can rename the bow. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna say it's the soup bow because it's stew. Stoodler. Well, they've got the soup bow. Just shoot soup at enemy. Replacing gear is also apparently permanent. Well, claim. I like that you can randomize the name too. And Twitchy is now a Bloodborne Mystic. So, Elementalist does not burn out while interfused, blah blah blah, so I don't want Elementalist. Twitchy gives adjacent allies bonus damage and spell damage. This one would be good for Dagnardio, but not for Twitchy. Twitchy gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age. I'd rather have combat bonuses. Physical damage buff per interfused object increased from 2 to 3. Interfused objects also grant 1 speed. I upgrade Vigor Flow. There's something about this. The fighting, killing, leaves me cold. Somewhere along the burned through the tunnel, the rock changes character. Here they walk a natural cavern that might have formed a century ago, expecting the star's arrival. Shadow, just wait a bit.
Oh, it traveled through the night sky. I called it a star, but it's... Ooh.
Shadow places a palm almost involuntarily on the glassy rock and feels taken to a world on the other side. What the fuck? What the fuck? Shadow's face over here. Oh my god. The crystal breaks. Twitchy shatters the crystal, breaking Shadow from the cords of terror that twisted around her brain. Shadow. Prickle.
What just... Oh, oh my... Thank you.
The ensuing winter sees them back in Hero Tavern. They share a drink in gold, wobbly light. The stars hold their place.
Think it was like maybe a mooring line thrown from their world to ours. They'd like to clamber freely across it, but who can say why?
Well, we threw their rope back in the sea, didn't we?
We came a long way, you know, since that Nightmare's Eve.
The winter, and many more seasons, flutter by. How many dreams are there in a single night of the earth? In a year of nights? In 10? Are there many more that never find a head? Are their dreams only meant for the dead? How long's the longest dreams wandered, undreamt? Is that the end of the chapter? Yes, it is! We got 12 legacy points total, heartwoods, hides, ingots, fabric, spell threads. Based upon your performance, you have earned 8 years of peace! Chat, that's 8 years of just leaning back and having a nice relaxed time. No infested tiles, no lurking threats, 6 tiles safe and 1 town. Your victories undermine the enemy's plans. They've been weakened by a single card. Oh boy. During the years of peace, Stoodler left small treasures around Victory's Guard for other explorers to find. Perhaps new stories would spring up here. Fucking Stoodler named this goddamn Victory's Guard and is like, holy shit, it has to be special now. And just keeps going back fucking here, placing treasures around as if there's something magic or special, just so that people remember the name Victory's Guard. But it is just a rock! Oh, Dagnardo, you're back. Woken up. How's the game going? Excellently. We just had sort of a boss battle where we took no damage. Excellently executed. Shadow finally translated Ovkin the Haggard's secret notes on the aerodynamics of axe head shapes? What? Shadow, why are you reading a book about this? The first harvest from the fields around Weird Bull Windworks was a little off. Whoever ate that grain had the same dream, a dream of tunnels and the buzzing of ghosts. Also, Dagnardio, you have made a very good support mystic character so far. Dagnardio and Stoodler kept up a schedule of sparring afternoons. Dagnardio punctuated almost every cast with a witty comment. You never treated the Thrixel to this banter. Why waste your breath on an audience that won't appreciate it? You're saying I do? Are they gonna end up as rivals or something? Well, during the years of peace, transformations, advanced Stoodler's transformation, celestial arm? Oh my god. So, with an arm transformation, you get shooting star, Magic damage one pierce. Stoodler shoots a burst of star energy at a nearby foe with her celestial arm. Now see, I'm not sure how... Oh! Do you see that too as she's transforming here? The bow's like changing over to her crossbow. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know what's up with that, but honestly, seeing as I don't know exactly what this means, I'm just going to say yes, why not? Fucking star arm? Certainly, I would love this. And then Twitchy gets fancy star foot. You lose some block, but instead you get Thunder Stomp. Once per turn, as a swift action, stomps the ground with a small chance to stun enemies within range. Chance increases with stunt chance. Ooh. You know, you might lose some block, but hey, come on! Star Stomp? Hell yeah. What about the Star Goat Head? Guess you're not getting it right now, at least. Ooh! Gear upgrades? Well, Dagnardio is support here, so I think what you're on currently with the staff is probably good. What's better, between a wand or a staff? It costs different materials, I see. Gives extra spell damage. I feel like maybe not super ideal for you since we haven't really... Since if we're steering more for a support character, I feel just getting a 1-star staff, just slight increase, is maybe a little bit nicer because you get that maintained range by having staff. I like the random names for all of these weapons. Had walking staff, but now we have a mirror foxward. Oh, it randomizes every time I click it too. Lich? Ensorcerer? That sounds pretty good. I crafted this one. Hang on. Oh my god, you can choose the name? Dagnardio with big stick. It's actually just a very large stick, but it is pretty cool anyway. There we go. You now have big stick, Dagnardio. Oh. I also see that it's just you click on whatever it is you're wanting to upgrade, so we didn't have to get that at all. Oh, you can even upgrade the net. Oh, hang on. Replace offhand with something else? We've got a couple of things. We got little throwing options. I think the best case is really giving you shield, because that's going to give you more defensive capabilities, so I like that. The question is, which shield do we get? I kind of like the swirly action that's going on with this one. Might upgrade you to that. I kind of want to hold off, because you can see it has different material costs. So I don't want to lose off on upgrading some of our other characters here. I see that, say, Stoodler, even though we gave you bow, it seems to have swapped you over to a crossbow. So I don't know if that means you completely lost that bow we had just fucking given you or what, but okay. Twitchy, I would love to upgrade away from the fucking spoon, like what the hell? And if we were going to aim... What is warding? Amount of damage reduced from each incoming magical attack. I would rather like... Because I would love to aim hardcore for giving you the, like, battle mage. But if we want to do battle mage, you're gonna need some weaponry to fight in battle. Wand isn't going to do that. You got 2 damage from star 1 wand versus, say, 4 damage already from this better dagger. So let's go ahead. The problem with the dagger is that its range is incredibly limited. You can see how the spoon has one range. That means you can only attack in that little plus sign around you. So let's see what other options we have. We've got the spear. Fucking 6 damage. Holy hell. Spear with 5. 6 with... See, there's information here too. Knocking the foe to another tile and dealing additional damage equal to distance knocked back. I feel like probably... I look at twitching. Lightning. Lightning-y. It's kind of like Thor's hammer, right? They get different bonuses here too, you can see. Melee accuracy, stunt chance, block. There's so many options. I'm not sure what complements a battle mage the best. I feel like probably, since you're going to have lower natural defense, we want something that's going to, say, give you these blocks. Which these sort of great axes do not. So I think as a result, I want to give you swords. So then we have 2 options, either dueling sword or normal sword. Dueling sword gives you some melee accuracy. Both of them do, but the dueling sword gives you stunt chance. But Long Queen's Fate gives you a little bit more damage. I feel like perhaps if we aim for just making you bigger damage here, we give you the 5 sword, you get your infusions for extra damage, and then you just hop over and strike them big, yeah? Yeah. I'm not naming your weapon that, no. If that's what you're trying to say with that offer. It does cost, however, 3 ingots to make the sword, so I think we'll go for dueling sword, because that will give us 1 ingot to work with other characters. No, I thought that's what you said. Oh, okay. Sure, twitching. All right. You know what, what I've gotten in the past for my dad's cork board that he has are little push pins that are shaped as swords. So we're gonna name your weapon the push pin. Very good for stabbing enemies. Also doubles as a big pin to stick into enemies to put them up on a cork board. How attractive. Perfect for sticking into olives too. Excellent point. If we ever find any giant olives, we'll have to have Twitchy come over and stab them. What? Oh, never mind. For a second, I was kind of thinking that this was gonna let you literally dual wield. No, it's just second weapon offhand. Shadow. Okay, there's actually... Hang on. No, I can't make shield anymore because it takes 2 ingots. Can I upgrade your armor a little bit? I can. Now I have upgraded Dagnardio's weapon. Stoodler already had a starred crossbow. I wonder if it would perhaps be better to get you to upgrade your armor. That way you're able to fight in combat more safely. Seeing as I'm already going all out on you, let's go ahead and give Twitchy some new armor as well. Now, what's your clothing named? What is your clothing named, then? It kind of looks like just a blanket. So we're gonna call this Grandma's Quilt. Really? He just grabbed Grandma's quilt out of the... What do they call it? Just a trust, like a blanket chest out of the blanket chest and draped it over his shoulders. Works surprisingly well. Built armor. Yeah, from Grandma. There we go. I love that. Just saying current Grandma's quilt. I love it. Grandma worked really hard on that quilt. Don't get dirt on it. We'll try his best, I'm sure. Hand-stitched by Nana. Yeah, you can't get any upgrades now then. Same with weaponry. Pretty much just giving everything a quick look over then. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can make any new armor for anybody then. And no more additional weapons. I could, though, craft some offhands for people. That's an option. What do we have? We can get, apply to your weapon as an action. So you could apply poison. You can have the spectral lantern for extra warding. Or we can have a torch for lighting fires. Now, we can't give Stoodler any of these. We can only give it to Dagnardio, which I don't think is particularly useful because your weapon's two-handed, so I'm not sure you could actually utilize that. So really the only option is twitching. So maybe what we'll do is we'll give you the warding. As that is going to give you some extra magic protection. Spectral lantern. I don't know about that one. We need something a little more, you know, interesting. What's firing? Birthday candle. Candle kept and protected from the best birthday party Witchy has ever had. He keeps it with him as a reminder that times will never be that good again. Created, crafted, there you go. Sentimental, but sad sentimental. Alright, we keep going. Still hope for an early start. Don't feel pressured, though. Okay. Sorry, I'm mixing up my voices here, trying to recall who's talking.
Tents rolled, breakfast is done. Eat and we can go.
Good. Haven't had to fire my bow in close quarters in quite some time. That wasn't a threat. I'm talking about the Thrixel. Eventually. Things have turned, predictably, back towards conflict. The Thrixel problem was hoped to be, but never believed to be fully solved. I'm just anxious is all. What no one expected, there, was that the Earth itself would become involved.
Wait, Stoodler, did you feel that?
Rumble, rumble. Yo, what the fuck? Obviously I feel that. It's a giant earthquake. Hello. Earth shakes have been increasingly common, now almost once a day since summer, upsetting things as small as sand piles, large as mountaintops. Rickety houses fold in many towns and territories.
Whoa!
The company will follow the force of the tremors to their suspected center, likely to destroy whatever is causing them. You two, okay. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Well, there we go. That was the end. Oh, look, we can recruit a new person! Someone else wants to join the tiniest chat. Oh, boy. But all right. There we are. And, okay, let's look at everybody's ages then. We've got 36 Twitching, 34 Shadow, 32 Stoodler, and Dagnardio is the youngest at 28. Man, this is what happens when 6 years pass. I also want to peek at all of their relationships, honestly. How? Crony with Shadow, a confidant with Stoodler, and also a crony with Twitching. Stoodler, confidant with everybody. However, Shadow and Twitchy, oh, that's 3. Oh, sweethearts. Oh my. Oh, I also noticed now that having these friend points gives bonuses. So these give extra blocks when walling with Stoodler. So this is another reason why you really want to just not spread your entire... This so far is the kind of combat gist I'm getting. Obviously haven't done a ton of battles. But if you keep all of your units placed together where they're all walling with each other, to get then these friendship points and get these extra block, that's really good. Polygamy equals power. Got it. Just become a sweetheart with everybody. See, free damage against enemies who attacked Shadow until the end of the mission. That makes it so, honestly, if we had Shadow and Twitchy battling, if anybody attacks one of the two, it's really good to then have the other character attack that enemy in particular for the extra damage. Lock these heroes together as soulmates. Throughout all campaigns, these heroes will only become soulmates with each other. Oh, so I guess then that also means if you want to lock them, you go, all right, these two are not allowed to break up anymore. They're soulmates, together forever. A pact of love. That also might double up and make it so that if one of the two dies, that you are not able to pair them with a new person either. But that's only a guess. Or at least soulmate them with a new person. But that is pretty nifty. I like that. Okay. However, we are now at 4 hours, and oh boy, when these talking streams happen, it's a lot more strenuous on my voice. Oh my. What hell? A save? Oh, hang on, because I can name these saves. The chat fights back. Okay. That was great. It's just like when I was playing off stream when I was doing testing to decide if I wanted to do it for stream. I had the same sort of, this is really cool type of feeling as well. I love the combination with the way the story elements progress with these little interaction cards that come up, as well as the way the combat works, like the different dynamics of it, wanting to chain together to get those extra guarding points, the interfusion being the way that you perform magic in this game, rather than just straight having magical spells to use and the like. It's very cool. Little bit of a toss-up. This seems like it's got oodles of replayability too. I would agree. Even by extension, the way that the chapter system, well, not chapter system, the gameplay system works, how there were different story options, that's nifty too. And then it also has multiplayer, so then you have yourself a little character, and then you can play it with your friends, and they all have themselves little characters. Boom. Good time. Excellent. Now, that'll be Everhood tomorrow. And honestly, depending on how the two, if I feel that Everhood makes for a better just one-off stream, Might come back and play Wildermyth instead. Maybe. Toss up. With some of these games where I'm able to extend them out into multiple streams, sometimes I just have to get off stream, think about what I want to do, and then decide, will this continue into next week or no? Who knows, chat? But thank you everybody for coming on by to watch. Thank you, Mortis, for resubscribing. I'll also say thank you again for everybody who came by yesterday. That stream did pretty well, considering the fact that, it's on a Friday night when I don't normally stream, and chat was great there, and it was lovely. It was a good time. Weekend streams. Chat, I appreciate you all for coming on by to watch all the time. It is super nice. I've been having a great time streaming. You're all appreciated. Alright. I think, though, I am just going to go ahead and end the stream and send you off to the void. Alright? Put your hands together, take a deep breath, and relax. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and farewell.